I'm just a little guy. Flashes on the screen, so you better not squint. Toxic stopped here, but nowhere near mint. Yo.
Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather round. Tinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams. Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
That's me.
Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather round. Tinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
No unions.
Worms, Armageddon,
Back again.
all the toxic streams.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills are passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup and get New Jersey like a hoser bud. Disrespect Digimon the debt, so we paid in blood. Great big ego with a hobbit height compared to Matt. The tallest man the chat's ever seen, come on.
Toxic cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to gather round.
Everybody shut up.
Tinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
Dang.
Worms, Armageddon, all the toxic streams.
Pineapple's a crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Bad Wilkins, yellow from the floor is a common routine. While the streamers getting cheesed like a whole plate of food scene. Go!
Cures on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Little loud.
Art rants, bad opinions crew, time to
Fox character in like Super Smash.
I hope not. I hope we never see a Roblox character in Smash. That would suck ass. Anyway, are you ready to go live? I'm ready to go live.
Get down.
I am.
Let's do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to stream. It's Canada Day. It's the day of Canada.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I specifically brought Froggy here today to do Canadian things with me.
Boo.
So don't boo that. We're gonna do Canada things together, like all Canadians. Let's welcome you all
Hi,
in,
everyone.
and then we'll get to it. Hello, Rio Rat. Hello, Ballistic Beast. Hello, Wormrack. Hello, Lava King. Hello, TK Sleeps. Hello, Snake. And that's it. And hello, Lurkers. We don't have a lot
Anyone
today,
that-
which is nice. We're
Yeah,
quiet.
anyone that comes after that, no hellos.
Yeah, no hellos. No more
I've
hellos.
grown old and infirmed.
Hi,
They missed
everybody.
it. But yeah, it's me and Froggy today. Froggy showed up. He didn't die. Yay! So
Oh,
yeah,
hey, Froggy is here. That makes my art request even better. What did you ask for, Lava King? Let me scroll up.
lots of
did you do?
crimes. You know.
Froggy getting beat by a Canadian goose saying, "Welcome to Canada." Thank you. Thank you for that.
You know what? Sure, we'll do that. How is everybody doing? It's Canada Day. I'm here to answer all of your Canadian-ized questions. And Froggy is here to answer misconstrued Canadian questions.
What year was Canada founded?
Can you give me a softball question?
Wait, you actually don't know? Isn't that-
Over 150 years ago.
Isn't that like a thing they teach in like every history class in Canada?
No! Well, they might, but like I'm an idiot. You forget. I don't pay attention. I don't.
Okay,
That's
Wazzy,
not-
take a guess. I'm
Okay.
gonna look it up.
Okay, you look it up. I'm gonna guess. Okay, it's 150 years ago, so 2025 minus a minimum 150 years.
You were also bad at math.
Yes, I am also bad at math. This is a terrible thing. I am also bad at math.
That would be 1875.
I
on
was
the dot.
getting to it. I was doing the math in my head. I was getting to it.
Okay, so now that we have the ballpark, what year would you guess?
1862.
Ooh, close. 1867.
Yo! I did it. I did
Were
it.
we still in the Civil War? Was that after? What year?
I don't know what
did
you
the
guys were civil warring. I
Americans
was just living my life.
end? We ended in 1865. Congrats. You were younger than our Civil War ended.
Yay! Did you know our oldest company in all of Canada actually shut down for bankruptcy this year?
Really? Why? No, I don't
For
like that.
bankruptcy, they made no money, so
Damn.
they went bankrupt. The oldest Canadian company in the world, 130 years old. The Hudson's Bay Company shut
Oh,
down.
I know that name. That sucks.
Yeah, they had to shut down because they had no money.
Wow, bank with no money. I
A
mean,
bank,
that'll do it.
or sorry, not a bank. They were like a fucking like they were like a mall. Like they sold like
Oh,
clothes and stuff. They were like
oh,
like a Zellers.
huh.
Did you guys have Zellers or was that Canadian?
I feel like you're making words up.
Sears. Sears. Did you guys have
Sears,
Sears?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. It's like a Sears.
It's called, okay, I thought Sears was called Zellers in Canada.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Sears is basically a Zellers, but
Oh, Snake got a job. Congrats, dude. What do you do?
yeah.
If
He
you don't
works.
mind disclosing.
He told everybody in the Discord, so I'm sure it's fine. But he does HVAC now. He was supposed to have his first shift
Yo!
today, but then the client canceled.
I have like a 5% knowledge of HVAC stuff.
Oh, sweet.
It's not a lot.
That's more knowledge than I have of whatever year Canada was born.
You guys still got any beaver skinning companies?
That was the Hudson's Bay, and then they closed.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, that was the Hudson's Bay. Hudson's Bay was known for their bay blankets, and I still have a bay blanket, and that's.
Why
I
didn't they
don't
go
make them.
back to their roots?
I don't know. I don't know why they did. They probably would have made money, but basically they just became like an overpriced kind of Sears aspect, and yeah,
Oh,
and
damn, that sucks.
yeah.
I heard GameStop in certain locations in Canada is rebranding back to EB Games for the nostalgia.
Oh, good. I didn't hear that, but good. Fucking good.
I remember a few years ago I was like cleaning out like an old wallet I found and I still had an EB Games gift card on it.
Oh,
So like
damn.
I like brought it to GameStop and the dude goes, "No way." He's like, "I doubt this will work in our system, but it's like worth a shot." It did not work. And
Oh,
he's just like, "You know what? Keep it."
yeah. That's like having a Blockbuster card now.
Hello from pre-setup Anime Expo.
Oh yeah.
Gee, dude, you're going to Anime Expo. Cool. I am
Uh,
eating teriyaki chicken as the company provided dinner meal, and they did not make it dry as fuck like prior years.
he's volunteering.
That's awesome.
He's a little volunteer guy. He goes and he works. He works the Anime Expo, so
That
that
is
he can
so
get in for
cool.
free.
Yeah.
It's
How
all
many
a
days do you
scheme.
have to work, or do you work the whole thing? Because some conventions are like, oh, just work like 20 hours and like you could have the rest of the time off.
That would be sucky though if like there was one thing you really wanted to see and they were like, "No, that's your shift."
What's up? Oh, that would suck actually. What's oh, what's it called, guys? When you go to a convention but you don't buy a ticket and you don't buy a room because like you don't have money, so then you just like kind of zombie around for like 2 to 3 days and you don't bathe or shower and you don't like you sleep in the hallways. What's that called?
Like con hobo.
Con hobo, that's what it's called. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know.
You
I don't know if
bored
that's the actual name or not. Don't strike me. That's just what I'm calling it. Is like that's a con hobo where you're just you show up and then you're like, "Yep, I'm at this con. I don't have a ticket, so I can't come with you guys, but I can wander the hallways."
Hi, Bits. Dragging Froggy across the border? Please, please do. Save me.
Yeah,
just
you guys
passed the
are
big, beautiful bill
on
today.
fire.
I've grown old
Oh,
and
oh
infirm.
shit! That thing passed.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
Yeah.
Happy Little Guy Day.
Happy Little Guy Day, Canada.
Happy American Close Birthday. It's coming up. My birthday's coming up.
It is, yes.
Con homelessness is when your fandom is not there. True.
Yeah, that's why I said a con hobo. Con homelessness is just when you don't see any of your show there, but like, let's be real, like that happens all the time.
I yell at people to get the fuck in line to get their badges and tickets. My boss is super chill, and if we get our work done fast, he will let us go check out the convention. And we have to do a total of 40 hours. Oh, damn.
Damn, that's
40
a lot.
Do they give you shifts or can you like clock in 40
I feel
hours
like
in
you
the
need
first 40 hours?
I feel like you need shifts because, like, what if you're short? Because, like, everybody wants to take one specific time off and then you got no volunteers.
Oh, true.
Like, you can't be like, yo, you could just work whenever, when it's like, I need somebody to run a line and you don't got nobody to run that line.
True. Canada has a birthday.
Yes, we do. We don't have an Independence Day because we're not independent, but we do have a birthday.
That's true. You're technically not. Do you know? I find it so funny. There's the No Kings protest. You're the one that told me that, right?
Yeah.
That in Canada it's called like No Tyrants
Yeah.
because you technically have a king.
We do technically have a king. So in Canada, we call it the No Tyrants, and it's still against Donald Trump. It's just we call it No Tyrants because we're like, no, legally we still have to like you know, Fat Finger Chuck is still technically our king.
I forgot. Oh damn, we were talking about his poor finger health like a year ago. He's still there. He's still doing it.
He's still doing it. And also, if you type in chat, Fat Finger Chuck still comes up if you type Chuck in chat.
Fat Finger Chuck. Let's do it.
There's his fingers.
There
There goes his fingers.
Always looks like Pope hands. Wait, speaking of Catholic core.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay, yeah, carry on.
No, I got really into the Conjuring franchise.
Watch your profanity.
They you're gonna laugh at this. I'm not kidding when I say this. They made their own like horror movie connected universe. It's like their own MCU.
How? Also, I'm on swear timer allegedly. How and why?
It's very loosely and theatrically based off of the
Knock,
Warren
knock,
couple.
fucker.
They're the people that like did like
Oh, yeah.
exorcisms, quote unquote, back
Yeah,
in
I
the
know
70s.
I know who they are. I know who them
Yeah.
is.
So it's like if the main movies, the Conjuring movies, follow like their cases,
Mm-hmm.
but then like the spin-offs are like super exaggerated. Like, you guys liked Annabelle, so here's Annabelle's trilogy. You guys like The Nun, right? Well, The Nun's getting some prequels. And
I
like,
hate that. Also, welcome to the crew, Goth Clown.
Goth Clown?
Yeah. It's like a big titty goth girlfriend, but instead she's a
Oh.
clown, and so instead of titties, it's like honkers.
Nice.
I assume. Allegedly. I assume. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Hi, Goth Clown. I'm Wazzy. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
It's Canada Day.
Bits is asking if Trudeau still brings something up.
No, nipples.
Oh.
Saying Trudeau will not bring up anything in chat, but if you say nipples, Justin Trudeau will show up. Because that's a fun Canadian conspiracy theory. Hi, everybody. Welcome for the funnest Canadian conspiracy theory. Justin Trudeau is assumed a love child of Fidel Castro. Thank you for getting rid of my swear timer. He's presumed the love child of Fidel Castro because his nipples are brown. See? Look at his nipples are brown. He might be Fidel Castro's love child.
Well, you know what? Obama presented his birth certificate to prove his citizenship.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau has not shown DNA testing.
He hasn't, actually. He's never done that. And he did get divorced. And if I know anything about Fidel Castro, he was divorced.
But he's white, Wazzy. Yeah, I think the thing is like
Yeah, because his mom
Castro's
was white.
like, yeah, the mom is white and Castro's
Margaret
tan.
Margaret
what's-
Trudeau was a known whore.
Yeah.
We don't slut shame in this community, but she was a known whore. And so
Huh.
like, she slept around, and that's fine, good for her. But she might have slept with Fidel Castro, and she might have had Justin Trudeau. We don't know. It's Canada's favorite conspiracy theory. And now you know about Canada. Oh, so Goth Clown says it's like a mime, but a big titty goth girlfriend. I don't know if that's appealing to me or not. I mean, I did date the clown in MonsterCon. However, I don't
Did
know.
that come out already?
Yes. And also, but
Cool.
also, I've played a lot of Expedition 33, and mines have been kicking my ass. So
I started the game.
dude, that's such a good game. It's such a good. Listen, I'm all about two things right now: Expedition 33 and K-pop Demon Hunters. Those are my two
I also love
emotions.
that movie.
Good. I'm glad. Those are my two emotions right now.
The heartiest laugh I
Do you
got out of
remember
that
the
movie
tallest
was
man
when
you've ever
Baby chugs the fucking hot sauce and then he just goes goo goo.
Goo goo.
My mom found out her wallet was in her work locker. I told her to check, but no, she knows it's in the house.
Oh. God
Everyone
damn
can
your mom.
always- what was I gonna say? What was the other thing you're obsessed with besides K-pop Demon Hunters?
Expedition 33.
Okay, so I started the game.
Okay.
And then you
yes.
have like the really cinematic part. You're picking a flower. You're talking to like your little sister.
Yeah. Yep.
And then the gameplay starts, and she's like, "Okay, follow me."
Yeah.
And then when the gameplay starts, she fucking books it at the speed of sound. And I just was not expecting that. I thought my game glitched. Like fucking Usain Bolt. She's just out of there.
She's like, all right, follow me. Fuck you. But no, I love that. I
bitch-
genuinely love that game.
Bitch showed their fiance K-pop Demon Hunters yesterday, and he spent the whole time trying to judge the plot. It's a Netflix animated movie. It's supposed to be fun and whimsical. What's there to judge? It takes itself like half seriously.
You don't have to
So,
worry
like,
about the plot. You don't have to worry about the plot.
Exactly.
You're not there for the plot. You're there for a good fucking. You're there for two things: K-pop songs that are uncomfortably catchy to you, and you're like, I don't know why, but I need to. I need to feel this in my bones. And the tiger.
The tiger. is
Those
so
are the
cute.
only. Those are the only reasons to watch this goddamn movie.
He did end up liking it. Okay, it won him over by the end.
Okay, good. Because like, fuck, it's a good show, Bront.
The facial expressions are so fun.
They're so great.
I'm getting that bird and tiger tatted on me. Yo.
I
Oh,
just.
Another hearty laugh was when you find out the hat was for the cat.
Yeah, I love how stupid that cat is, and it lives in my soul. So you know.
Pinky's like, do you all not consume most media for plot and story? Why would you watch something if you didn't care about the story?
Because sometimes you just want to have a fun. Like, listen, with Pinky. I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33, and I've been crying a lot, and I needed something that wasn't going to make me cry. And then I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and then I cried anyway because I was in a very emotional state, and the stupid song at the end, the Glass song or whatever it's
so
called,
good.
hit me in a feeling because I'm like, oh my God, that's how I feel. That
Ooh,
and
what's your favorite
Golden.
song?
Probably how it's done. Can you please not blow your nose directly into my both ears? How it's done, Takedown and Golden are probably
Ooh.
my favorite.
Same. I Takedown. Soda Pop is such a fucking
Soda Pop's
earworm.
really good. I don't like Free is the only one I don't like on that.
Which one was Freeze?
That Free is the one where they're singing together, where they're like, "This is the love song." You make me feel free. We could be free together if we do things together. We could be free. That's not my favorite song.
I have a hot take about K-pop.
Okay, what's your hot take?
I'm not into a lot of K-pop, but I
Now,
do
please
like
keep in mind, I
some-
think it's Geeky Anime Galazy is all about K-pop, so I think you should watch your words a little.
Shit.
I don't know if they have like a Twitter fan account where they will send everyone to your house and
Oh
kill you,
shit.
but I'm pretty
Joke on
sure.
them. I don't use Twitter anymore.
Yeah, me neither. But like, I don't know the status of quo of that. So choose words carefully, but carry on.
Okay. Hot take,
Okay.
K-pop. Keep in mind, I do like certain K-pop songs, okay?
Okay, I'm taking that into account.
But the bigger a K-pop group gets, the more likely every song is going to be like a blender of genres, where it's like, okay, guys, this pop song, it needs a rap part, it needs a jazz part, it needs a pop part, obviously.
It needs a
You know
really
what?
slow introspective part.
It needs a yes, it needs a really slow introspective part. Like, and sometimes I just want to listen to a pop song or I just want to listen to a rap song or like and like it's a lot sometimes. Music like gender is a ham sandwich.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know what? That's true. That's very true.
I don't want my rap music touching my pop tarts.
Anyway, here's a Canadian goose about to attack Froggy, which I saw on the weekend. I saw a man get hissed at by a goose.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was over. I was in a big park, and of course, there's a lot of people who don't when they first move to Canada. They don't know you shouldn't let your children go running to the goose, and so a dad was just like, "Let my child run near the goose," and I was like, "This is probably not a good idea." But I stood back and I held my tongue. Because my therapist is like, you are not the world police. Sometimes it's not your business. And I was like, this is not my business. So I just
That's good
stood
advice.
back and I watched this child run at this goose and the goose hiss. And then the dad realized that that's a danger goose. And he ran up to like scoop up his kid. And the goose was like reared up and was like ready to attack this man. It was great fun.
Did you guys hold on, I'm sorry. Did you guys add days to the Common Rider count?
Absolutely not. That is exactly what it's supposed to be. I even accounted for the break that I took, and I made sure that was accurately put in there.
Mm,
Yep.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Mm-hmm. You
gonna
can
go
press
back.
X to doubt, but I'm very good at math. A little known fact about me is I'm incredible at math.
My little soda pop. Now it's stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
Now I gotta scroll back in my conversation with Snake, but I'm gonna ignore chat.
You ignore chat anyway. What's the fucking difference?
True.
What would be
True.
new, Froggy?
Froggy about to do everything to prove that number wrong. In my defense, the number was wrong originally.
Wait, Geeky Anime, are you saying a magical leaf? Do you mean a maple leaf or do you mean the weed leaf because it's legal here? This is an important question for this art request.
I tried control Fing our
Yeah.
chat and I tried the word common.
Yeah.
And obviously that was not a good idea. And so I'm like, okay, let's narrow it down. Let's type episode. And so now there's more episodes like common. Okay, let's try the word watch. I remember it being in like December or something.
I can't. I have no idea. Allegedly, here's my guess. Look back however many is. Like 2 years? So like look 2022, 2023.
It's nearing 3 years.
I don't know. I'm trying to eat these grapes so quiet that crew doesn't know I'm eating grapes on stream.
I haven't heard a single grape.
Good. They're crunchy. I didn't get a dinner because I was over at a friend's house and we were like, let's do a barbecue for Canada Day. And then we fucking didn't. And then I was like,
Ooh.
oh, I work in half an hour. Bye. And then I left and I was like, I should probably put something in my mouth. So I chose grapes. Was he
found
stop
it.
eating grapes? Never. I will peel the skin off them as I please.
I found it. The number's wrong.
What's the number supposed to be?
888.
That doesn't seem right, but I will adjust it accordingly.
Thank you. Because I have a message from Snake on January 25th, 2023 with a link. And I would argue that once receiving the link, that is when the timer starts.
Okay. Okay.
And then he said, I recommend this Kamen Rider for you guys to watch because I see you guys already like the outfits and the regular characters, and the first episode should do.
Okay.
Phew. I just saved myself like, what, 19 days?
Yeah. Yeah.
Froggy, you said it on stream before that. No, but Snake, if I don't have the link, the timer doesn't start.
I'm kind of with Snake on this one, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I will hydrate, stretch, and snack. Thank you, Ballistic Beast.
How are you kind of with? How would that work? If Snake never
is
gave me
kind
the
of
link
right.
and
No,
never
because
told
he
me.
thought you were a grown adult and could illegally download your own
No,
episodes.
no. He never told me what episode yet. He just said like, "This is the episode I think you should watch." That was the message.
He said, listen, when he said it on stream, he's like, I think you should watch Kamen Rider. And then he expected you to just be like, okay, I'll jump in. And just jump in.
Yahoo!
He expected you to just be like, yeah, okay. And then to watch some fucking Kamen Rider for him. You know.
Listen, if nobody else has me, Snake's got me.
That's wild, because I don't think Snake's got anybody.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Snake.
be honest. I don't trust Snake. I don't trust.
How
I
dare
only
you.
trust Snake to have Ryura. I think Snake only has Ryura's back.
Snake goes Froggy, I don't even got myself.
That's true.
I don't miss an episode because you'll miss out on what happened. Miss doesn't miss an episode, but sorry.
Get out.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to predict the leaf color.
I assumed when it said magical leaf, I assumed weed leaf. So that's what I'm doing. When you say Canada's magical leaf, I assume weed, because that's legal here. Fully.
In all forms?
All forms. Because I don't
does
actually...
Does it have to be purchased legally?
Yes, you do have to go to an actual place to
Huh.
get it. You could grow your own, but I think that's like a... Don't do that. You won't like...
Don't do that.
But yeah, in all forms, because I've never smoked a marijuana in my life, but I've eaten a marijuana.
Ooh, I've done neither.
Yeah.
How was eating for you?
Eating's good because they usually put it in little gummy candies, and so you're like, "Oh, I'm having a candy," and you get excited because you're having a candy. And then I laugh for like 5 hours about nothing. Or actually, the exact process goes: I go, "Nothing's hitting me yet," and then about like a half an hour in, I'll lose one of my major senses, or one of my major senses will go wonky. It's usually sight, but sometimes it's taste or hearing. and one of my senses will just go sideways, and I'll be like, "Oh yes, I am getting high now." And then I'll find something very funny. I'll laugh for 5 hours, and then I'll go to sleep, and it'll be the deepest, nicest sleep I'll have. And that's my high experience. Oh, I also snack a whole shitload. I'm one of those like
Oh, you're the munchie
I'm the
person.
munchy kind of one. I will eat even if I'm like crying because I'm too full, I'll keep eating because I'm like, this is
Oh my God.
delicious. And I have done that where I've cried and Matt's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I forgot how to drink water. Because I forgot how to drink water and I was so sad and I wanted the water in my mouth and
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
crying
you
about it.
became you got rabies for a little bit there.
I did get rabies. I did get a little rabies. But I figured it out.
Snakes goes, he thinks I might enjoy the most recent season of Kamen Rider because it's based off food. Kakashi forgot to tell us this, but Wazi Slime Rancher is what you would call a chore simulator. Have fun with your new game.
No! Fuck! I hate those games. I fucking hate those games.
I thought you liked Animal Crossing.
No, I don't. I fucking hate animals. I've never crossed an animal in my life. Never in my life have I crossed an animal. I don't even know these guys. I don't know these men. I know they come to your house and they're like, I live here now. And you're like, okay, I guess.
I have no control over this.
Yeah, and you have no control. And just like some dudes come to your island and live there now. And then some like fucking raccoon tanuki bitch is like, pay me $1 million for your house. And you go, I didn't want this. And they go, too bad, idiot.
Suck on my tanuki nuts and I'll wipe away your debt.
Yeah, that's literally it. And that's Animal Crossing.
Microsoft shut down their digital marketplace.
That doesn't sound right. That just doesn't sound
Also,
like a thing they
Snake
would do.
says he got you to play Devil May Cry.
I did play Devil May Cry, and I was incredibly good at it. I was the most skilled Devil May Cry player that anyone has ever seen. They even told me that.
Ever?
Yeah, ever. Like I should go pro.
Wow.
Like that's how good at Devil May Cry I was. I made so many devils fucking piss themselves and also cry.
What's everybody's plans for 4th of July? Fuck Canada Day.
No, tell me your what you did for Canada Day. What did you do to celebrate the great country of Canada? We're gonna fucking annex you guys. Fuck it. We're annexing you idiots.
I
grown
wish.
old and infirmed.
What did you guys do for the country you're about to get annexed to?
Wazi, please don't get my hopes up. I don't want to invade you guys. I don't. Happy Little Guy Day. Kakashi went to the ear doctor and he shot some steroid antibiotic cream in my ear and gave me an ear test and told me to come back in 2 weeks. So I have very muffled hearing in my left ear. Wow.
Have you considered not getting ear infections all the damn time?
Would you ever get your ears fracked?
Oh, is that when they put water in it and they blast your ear in one hole and then it shoots out the wax out of the other hole?
No, not the other hole. It's
Oh.
the same hole. Same
Wait, why? How do they get it out of the same hole if they're too busy blasting water in the hole?
hole. Your eardrum is gonna like block all the pressure from like water entering, so it'll just like bounce out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't.
Would you get your ears waxed? Or not waxed?
I mean,
that's a double joke.
I
Would you
feel
get
like
your
that
ears
would hurt. Like I've had to do the thing where you push water up your nose and that hurts.
Ooh,
So
I
I feel
don't
like-
like that.
Yeah, so I feel like ear would be the same, would it not? Would that not be the
Oh.
same kind of vibe? Like,
I don't know. I don't feel like it would. I feel like warm water being blasted and then getting gunk out. I feel like it might be like a little stimulating. You know, like how good a Q-tip feels in your ear. I feel like it'd kind of be like that, maybe.
I don't like that though. I'm not a
Oh,
Q-tip in the ear
Oh.
fan.
ooh, poll time.
I don't like anything touching my ears really.
Do you like Q-tips in ears? Yes. No. Whatever.
Poll all you want. I am on the
2 minutes.
opinion of this is. I don't think I'd like to get my ears fracked. I don't want anybody fracking my ears. Don't frack
Do
my
not put
ears.
Okay, no, Danny. The question is not whether it's good or not. It's whether you like it.
Yeah. Yeah, we
We
know we're
all
not
know the
supposed
risks.
to. Listen, we all know we're not supposed to put Q-tips in our ear, but we all do it anyway. Not a single
Exactly.
motherfucker here can look me in the face and be like, Wazzy, I've never put a Q-tip in my ear. You put a Q-tip in your ear. We didn't find this out until like the early 2000s.
If you read the fine print on the Q-tip box, it says not to insert into your body.
Yeah, we
It says
know.
for
We know,
cleaning
but we do it
purposes
anyway.
only.
How the fuck else am I supposed to get shit out of there?
Exactly.
You want me to just be a freak? You just want me to just have like what? You just like, it's moist in there. What do you want me to do?
Only thing Froggy does is a mod. And I show up.
I mean, you can't say that after
Except
what
when
you
I
did.
don't. Except when
Just
I
kidding.
don't.
You can't say that anymore. Legally speaking, you did. You did fuck me, buddy. So.
You're supposed to mix water and peroxide together and dump it in your ear. I'm
No,
not
that sounds fucking stupid. Why would I put peroxide in my ear? That sounds like the
I'm
same
gonna-
people that brush their teeth with peroxide. Don't brush
Yeah.
your teeth with peroxide. That's fucking bad for your goddamn
gonna-
enamel.
I'm gonna like accidentally, even though you just said mix it with water, somehow I'd accidentally create more. Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So Froggy, what was your opinion on the new animation for the teaser clip for releasing of King of the Hill? Oh,
The Father's Day one?
yes. The humor is still there. Humor is absolutely untouched. I'm all about it. The animation was a little rough to watch. I kind of upset me, but I'm hoping the jokes and vibes can carry it, or I hope I'm just being too critical.
Maybe you're being
Wazzy,
too
how about you?
critical. I'm excited for it because like when you think about it, King of the Hill was never real good animation. It wasn't
I
like
know.
it was never this is stellar animation. We just dealt with it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's one of those things. If it's like, yeah, okay, I'll put up with this kind of thing. So like
I know, but I feel like I shouldn't say I feel like it. I am watching a Toon Boom flash animation on the internet when I'm watching that.
yeah, and
Just-
like
To
that
see it, just you know how there are shows that like use like puppeting and libraries of character assets and like you barely notice because of how they do it.
yeah.
I notice.
My good bitch! My good bitch! You watched and enjoyed Thelma. You watched and enjoyed
Yes.
Thelma, my good bitch. You can't Thelma. You can't look me in the eye and be like, well, animation is my number one priority in like of all
The animation was
of all
fun.
things.
In Velma, it was fun.
See, this is why
I'm gonna say something that trigger everybody too.
Mm.
Teen Titans Go uses puppeting and reusable assets, but you don't notice it half the time. Bluey. No, Bluey,
Bluey's
you
good.
feel it. Bluey, you feel it. You can kind of tell.
What?
Froggy preemptively invalidating his opinion.
Everybody boo this man. Oh,
It's like water is wet, and Hitler also thought water was wet, and you're like, why did you say that?
everybody's booing you.
Boo!
Oh, because it's a spooky month.
Boo!
It is not a spooky month, although technically it is because it's almost my birthday, which means it's almost Halloween, which means it's spooky month.
Nice. We're not the same birthday sign, are we?
We are not. No, absolutely not. I'm still a month away.
You're like, I would never.
I would never. You are the same as as both of my siblings. I think you are Cancer, are you not?
Boo.
Yes.
You are a Cancer, are you not? You're a fucking Cancer in my life, you Velma loving bitch.
Nice rainbow.
Thank you.
Pride Month is over.
No! No!
Wrap it up.
You can take it from my cold, dead hands.
Pack it in, everyone.
Also, I
Wow.
forgot to check. Crew, there is a Monkey Mole podcast coming out. Hold on, I didn't even...
Yo.
About Pride Month. I don't know if they put it. I don't know if Banani. I'm so sorry. Cat. I don't know if Cat edited it in time. I don't know. I'll have to look it. As soon as I figure out if that video is out, I will send you guys because I'm on their podcast. Me and Bits and we go on the podcast and we talk about gays. We talk about the gays.
I like gay people.
Good.
They're good people.
You should. You should.
End of statement. Glad you do, Rocky.
Yeah. There's an uncomfortable amount watching you right now, and you literally just came in and you said, I hate K-pop, also I love Velma, and also the gays are okay. You are on thin fucking ice.
The gays
Like,
are
you-
okay.
You,
The gays.
you are on thin fucking ice, my friend. Next thing you know, you're gonna say, I hate furries or something, and then you're just in trouble. in
Ooh,
this
wait.
community.
The
There's-
Wazzy effect just happened in real time.
What? No.
You embellished the story.
I didn't
And then
embellish the
some
story.
like geeky. So you said you hate K-pop, which I did not say.
You did
And
say
then
that.
geeky goes, "You hate K-pop?"
You did exactly say that. Yeah, you
I did not.
Yeah, roll the tape. Roll the tape.
I don't know if Rira's here tonight.
He's probably working, but he could. Or they probably working, but they could roll the tape. I'm so bad with Ryura's gender because I'm always like, that's my little guy, and so my brain always goes to he instead of they.
Out of all the, I guess, not gender neutral words out there, but feel gender, I still feel like guys is gender neutral, but it kind of takes on the form of like Latino, like when you say
Yeah.
plural Latinos, like there's hey guys, but you're like, wait, there are women in the group you just spoke to.
Yeah,
You're
it's like dudes.
yeah, dudes, yeah.
Dudes is also ungendered to me.
Dudes is a little more skewed to masculine, but like I get it.
Yeah.
Dudes is like, but like guys just feels like it transcends.
But yeah, I called my mom dude once and she was not impressed with that. She was not a happy mother.
I have a trans joke. You definitely just puckered. You definitely just like were like, what the
My
fuck are you
butthole
about to
just
say?
clenched so hard. I'm gonna get canceled because of this man.
I'm
today.
gonna destroy your Twitch TOS.
Okay,
you ready?
hold on. Before you do this, hold on. The following statement is not at all sponsored by Toxicure. Carry on.
Wow. A trans child comes out to their parent.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that? Being transparent.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Joke. Okay.
See?
Okay.
And
okay,
I'd
that's
just like
fine.
to
That was fine.
I would like to point out Wazzy said she did not endorse that joke.
I did not endorse that joke.
It was a very fun, innocent, family-friendly joke, and you hated it.
I did. You didn't deliver the punchline well. Do it again, but make it more jazzy.
Transparent.
Yeah, like that. You needed some oomph into it. Like, but here's how I would have told it. A trans child comes out to his parent. What do you call that? Being transparent. You know, like make me know it's a joke. Like even
Imagine,
even when there's no
imagine.
joke, make me feel there's a joke.
I wish me and crew had like a telepathic like coordination because it'd be
Boo.
so funny if when you repeated the joke with jazziness, everyone types, "What the fuck, Wazzy? Why would you say that?" Like, all of a sudden, it's a cancelable joke.
That's fair. That's fair. But you could turn anything to a joke if you say it the right way. Like as long as you put the proper inflection on it and then do this face, like then everybody knows that it's a joke.
Your model did not. No. Oh, no.
I did, yeah.
It was on a delay. It was on
Yeah,
a
there's
delay.
a delay. Yeah, I could be like, and then I said I'm drowning in debt.
Hey.
Like, see, like that's a joke. Like that. Yeah. Like,
Miss just rephrased the joke. Like, what do you call a parent who went trans? Transparent. Like same joke, same setup, but imagine bannable offense.
yeah, bannable offense. How dare you?
Miss gets banned. Bits said, "My life is a joke." Bits? No, we do not. We do not self-hate here.
We do. Wait. Can I make a little self-hate joke? Can I make like?
Fine, you can hate yourself a little bit as a snack.
Oh no, I was gonna hate on Bits, but
The fuck?
Bits. Usually, when you tell a joke, like the other people enjoy it.
Oh my gosh.
There we
I'm
go. See,
gonna
now I should be canceled.
make Froggy big on the screen real quick.
Okay, hold on. That's gonna take a little bit longer to do. I gotta find you. I have a button that I press to make me bigger, but you I gotta find. Okay.
Yeah, stretch
Okay,
me
I
big.
found you. Okay, you're up. You're up, buddy.
Soggy Froggy does not endorse any joke that Toxicure makes ever.
Thank you, Froggy.
I like how the head pat tried to like get me and I'm not there anymore.
There we go. There, I'll put you back.
Wazzy, just press Control Z.
No, no, no.
Bits, wait,
never,
Bits, were you there when Wazzy went on her deranged rant about how she doesn't like Steam, the app?
Actually, Froggy, I was thinking about this, and I want to tell you something. I was recently, I thought about this yesterday. I was recently gifted Slime Rancher by Kakashi. Do you want to know how I downloaded it? Oh, and also Halo 3 from Ryura. I went to the email and I clicked the button that said redeem your gift, and it took me to the browser and it said open your Steam to redeem gift, and instead of opening Steam, I clicked redeem on browser instead.
Oh my god.
And so
gonna throw
whenever
up.
somebody sends me a game, I download it through the browser instead.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. It's the same
It's
user
not. It's
interface.
not. It's fucking not. It's on my computer, and I don't like that.
Why are you like this?
I'm not like this. You guys are. Listen, it's on my computer, and I don't like it being on my computer.
Wazzy,
Yep.
are we even friends on Steam?
I don't think so. I think you have not friended me on Steam. I think I'm friends with Banani on Steam, but I don't think I'm friends with you on Steam.
Let me find you.
Like deadass, if you gift me a game right now, Froggy, I will show you how I do it.
Toxicure.
It's Toxic Wazzy, I think, is actually.
I found Matt.
Okay, well, good.
And I'm friends with Matt, so I'll click Matt's profile.
Yeah, and then you can find me.
What's your name, did you say?
I think it's Toxic Wazzy. I know
It
Wazzy's
is
in
not.
it.
It is not.
Um,
Wazzy. It's just Wazzy.
Oh, it's just Wazzy. Okay, then Wazzy.
Add friend. Wow. You're only a level 8 Steam user?
Yeah, I don't, because I don't play on that, because it's on my computer, and I don't like that Steam is on my computer.
Froggy, I'm friends with her on Steam. And I'm friends with Snake. Wazzy hasn't accepted Bits' friend request for 2 years? What the fuck,
That's not
Wazzy?
true. We're friends on Steam, Bits. We played video games together.
Vibio-
We played video game. You can't say that to me. We played video game.
Hold on, I will get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna go to Matt's profile, and then I'm gonna go to Wazzy's profile, and I'm gonna go to friends list, Wazzy's friends list.
Mm-hmm.
Bits is not here.
No, Bits is on my friends list. Me and Bits
Bits
are
is not here.
friends. We are friends. Hold on. I'll open it. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you.
Do you have multiple Steam accounts?
I do have multiple Steam accounts, yes. But I
I'm gonna
only use
fucking.
one.
Did I add the wrong Wazzy?
Here's Wazzy. This is me. This is me.
I found the second Wazzy.
If I go to my friends, if I go to my
Also
friends,
level 8.
I
I just sent a friend request to the
Bits
correct
play,
Wazzy.
Bits play. TV. See, look it right there. If you
I sh-
go, look at
I
all my
sh-
friends. These
I
are.
should have known. I
There's
should have known
Breezy.
you'd have multiple accounts.
Where's Snake?
Oh.
Snake is on here. There's Aztec. There's Nocturnal. There's Snake. There's Kakashi. There's
It's because
Arcade.
it's the second account that hasn't added me.
Oh yeah,
Look
because
right there,
I
Bit.
don't know the password to that one anymore. I don't know how to get into it. But yeah, these are my friends. I have friends on the Steam.
Go. Wait, did you add me yet?
No, hold
I
on.
just sent you a friend request.
Okay, hold on.
Refresh now.
Steam. I'm bringing it back. Hold on. Steam community. Wazzy. I'll let you watch it. See, I go to Wazzy and I go to friends, and I have Penny invites Froggy. We have 6 friends in common. Who are our 6 friends? You know my friend Takuno? And Poops and you know the Sour Lad?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, accept this guy. There. See, now I have 44 friends.
We did it,
Hey,
guys.
we did it. And I did it all on browser because browser is best. Because when you're done with browser, you go bye, and then browser goes away, and then it's not on your computer anymore.
Steam is definitely still running. in
No,
your
because
background.
when you close this, yeah, because when you close the Steam is still running. And I don't
my-
like that. I don't like that Steam is still running when I hit the X button.
Oh my gosh. You're hurting me. I'm taking psychic damage. Please stop.
No, it's still on your computer, and I don't like that. I don't like that it's still running on my computer when I turn it off. When I hit the X, things should go away. I'm a simple guy with simple needs. When you hit the X button on a video game should go away.
Wow. So all PlayStation games, just when you hit the X button, Wazzy?
When you hit the X button, it goes like if there's a top corner button on a program and you say bye-bye, you say I'm done with the program and you close program should be closed.
How do you feel about Discord?
I've never closed Discord in my life.
You...
That bitch, the old bitch, disc. You know how you get off of Discord? You turn off computer. I've never unlogged out of my Discord account. When I bought this new computer back in like 2020 or whenever the fuck that was, when I got this computer, Matt set up Discord for me. So Discord is on there. Discord's up right now. If I show
Somebody-
look, I'm gonna show you guys the bottom of my screen right now. Display capture. You see that? Look it. Discord is still open.
Yes,
Discord is
because we're
still
talking.
open.
Because we're talking on
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah, but like the thing is actually open. Like the thing, I actually have the thing open over here.
What the fuck are you saying? I don't. What are you saying?
I'm saying it's open on my computer. 'Cause
You
have
know
it
it's open on your computer.
Because I don't hit the X button. I
Oh,
don't hit
bitch,
the X.
you're giving me conniptions. What the fuck is
Because I
happening?
don't hit the X button to turn it
You're
off.
not a real person.
I never
It's
close
just-
Discord
it's
because I
just
don't turn the
'cause-
X off.
Bitch just goes cheese milk.
I don't hit the X button.
Nobody's asking you to hit the X button.
Yes, you are, because you're saying close Discord.
I asked how you felt about Discord because Discord with the X
You're not a
button
real
works the same as
person.
Steam. And then
But don't close it because I've got important
And then-
things on there.
Yes, we know that now. You just had a schizophrenic attack showing
Yeah.
us that you're using Discord at this moment.
Yeah, I am. I never close the Discord because I always need, even if nobody's talking to me.
Oh, Bits brought up cheese milk because the audio clip is me saying you're not a real person.
No, I am. I don't close the Discord. When I turn off my computer, then Discord goes away, and then when I turn on my computer, Discord comes back. And that's how Discord works. But it's always up. It's always on this monitor. It's always on the right-hand monitor. I have 3 monitors. This one, the one in front of me, is everybody, like, crew is in this one. Discord is in this one. And then drawing is in this one.
She is schizophrenic, don't worry. Right? Yeah, you're having a psychotic breakdown
I'm not
right
having a psychotic breakdown. I'm trying to explain myself to you people.
You are currently experiencing psychosis.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to make logical sense that you guys are like, whoa, just close Discord. And I'm like, it does close when I turn off the Discord.
Logical sense. You just spoke about how you don't like your peas and potatoes mixing. You're like, Discord is only ever on this monitor, not the other 2.
No, listen, if I need to move it, I'll move it, but I don't like to, but it's always open. Like, it's always there. Like, I always look at it. I have it in dark mode. It's always there. It's my friend. It's always on. Where I always have it. I never hit the X button because I don't want to close my Discord. Because what if somebody talks to me?
I feel like you're throwing info at the wall. it's in dark mode. It's like you guys like dark mode, right?
I feel like if
That's
I
a
give you
normal
more,
thing to do, right?
If I feel like if I just keep talking, eventually something will click here and you'll go, oh, I understand. Like, I feel like you'll understand. Like, if I just keep, eventually I'll say the right combination of words that makes you go, oh, yes. Yes, I get it, Wazzy.
I got my 1 week free trial to Nitro, my fellow humans, right? Right? Discord Nitro's a thing.
You guys like Discord Nitro, right?
I'm able to send 50 megabytes of files at a time.
You guys like the server tags, right? That's the thing, right?
I feel like somebody could make like a collection of all the times Discord was said tonight. This feels like a Always Sunny in Philadelphia bit. I feel like Wazzy was one of those kids that thought turn off the try, paused the show. What?
What
I'm
the
sorry,
fuck
I'm
are
having
you
a
saying
stroke.
to me?
Hey, yo, what the?
I feel like Wazzy was one of those kids that thought turn off the try, paused the show they were
Oh yeah,
watching.
I did. Yeah, that I remember. I was watching a TV show once as a child, and then my mom made me go to the supermarket, so I just turned off the TV so I could come back and watch my cartoons
Aw.
after. But then when I came back home, I turned on the TV and my show wasn't on anymore, and I was very sad.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. But
I
Discord's
remember.
always on and Steam is not because I don't always want Steam there. So Steam goes back, and then I don't like Steam because Steam, when you hit the X, Steam doesn't go away. Steam
remember,
stays in the background.
Back in the day, my family was like one of the first people to like buy TiVo. You ever remember
Oh
TiVo?
yeah, I remember that.
I thought that was like a fucking game changer. I was just like, yo, the future is now.
I will never miss anything again.
Thank you for correcting it, Kakashi. Bit says, I used to think I lived at 2 different houses that looked the same because if we came from a different direction than usual, I thought it was the imposter house. That's cute. That's really cute.
I still don't know how to get to anywhere in the city. Like Matt will take like these stupid roads that I don't understand, and then we wind up at the place we're supposed to go, and I'm like, how did we get here? And it's wild.
Quindlex, Hex, MPG. What name do you go by?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm
I
just
think
gonna say-
Arvel. I think I just called them Arvel, if I recall correctly.
Arvel? I'm gonna say Hex. Hex is trying to give me a stroke on purpose. And they said, Because stream when Steam is closed, Steam, because so Steam, X to Steam will close Shalad.
Would you rather have games, or no games, or no games but unlimited bacon?
Phoenix says, Wazzy, you can right click to exit out of Steam. No, but you see, we
No!
tried explaining that to her.
No,
And
because it's still running!
yeah, it's too complicated. The added step of needing to click in the bottom right corner was tough.
That's stupid. That's stupid. No, it's not tough. It's not. I understand the concept. I'm saying I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I should hit the X and it should go away. Everything else in the entire world has decided that if there is a box and you've got a box of 3 and you've got like minimize and then whatever this one is and then you've got an X, the entire world decided if we hit this fucking X, the program will go away. But Steam has decided that hitting that X will not make it go away. You gotta do like 2 other things to make it go away. And I don't like it.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
If Steam tomorrow made that update,
Yep.
you would still use the browser.
Oh, I have 100% would. Yeah, I am averse to change. I do not like change. I will fight and kick and stream. I do not like change at all. So yes, I would still use browser.
Ace goes mental breakdown.
It's a breakdown.
This was fun.
This was fun.
I have 1 minute left. Any final thoughts?
Even though Pride Month is over, we should still be gay and do crimes.
Yes. Froggy, make her yell more. I'll say something damning right before I leave. To
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
entice you.
Make me have to defend myself live on twitch.tv.com.
Snake is using the speech to text and tried to say the horse girl derby racing anime, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
said fourth girl.
Oh.
Everyone should point and laugh.
Ha
I
ha.
actually have been getting a lot of ads about that.
That's fair.
Get Wazzy banned with your final words.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What would be the most TOS breaking thing I could say?
Well, don't break TOS, but like make me have to like, lead into something that would make me probably get canceled.
Nice.
Let's end this. Froggy. Let's make me say something that I'm gonna have to fucking get canceled for.
Ooh, here's a good one. Try giving Trump a compliment.
Like a backhand? Can I do a backhanded compliment, or I gotta be a true, genuine compliment?
It's got to be a true. It could be a factual compliment. It could it doesn't need to be like you agree with the compliment, but it could be compliment.
You know what? Okay, here we go. He sure does pick good names for his kids. Out of a lot of celebrities, when you hear their kid's name, you're like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? But at least with
Fair.
Trump, like you're like, oh, all these kid names make sense. Like he named one after himself, and then he just gave one a generic name of like Eric, and then like one's named like Ivanka, and you're like, oh, that makes sense because her mom's like Russian or something. And then like one's Baron, and you're like, oh, that makes sense for his vibe, and it's not really like that weird of a name, honestly. So there we go. There's my one compliment.
Good shit. You nailed the assignment.
Yay! Streamer compliments Trump. Ban her.
This is like, okay, bye, Froggy. Go eat
Bits,
grass.
Bits Froggy is abandoning me and Matt's not home. Do you wanna jump on with me?
Yo. Bye, everybody.
we're
I'll
looking at
wait
this.
the extra minute to say hi to Bits because I
Oh,
haven't spoken to Bits in a hot minute.
I'd have to jump to a different fucking conversation because we're in a private convo here, bro.
Wow. Well, no, you could add Bits.
Into our private conversation?
I would be leaving. What?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Okay, if I added Bits to
Yeah.
this call, it would create a new call.
No, it wouldn't. It would add bits into our private conversation where you're showing me grapes.
No, it would not.
Yes, it would. I understand Discord.
No, Wazi, you don't. You don't understand Discord at all.
But then where would the call go when you disappear?
It would create a new call, and then when I drop out of the call, the new chat with Yumi and Bits would remain, and you guys would be in the call. Any new messages you type between each other, I would be able to read. Bits goes, for the love of God, I pinged. Oh, Bits went into the server, thus erasing the new call potential.
Okay.
Go into the server.
Okay, fine.
Can you remember the tallest man
I-
you've ever seen?
I had to hold
Hi.
on. Hi, I had to figure out how to get out of the call with Froggy. Hold on.
Bits, was
Uh-huh.
that just as painful for you?
That was super painful, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta
What are
open
you
up
talking about?
Leslie's
I'm your best
screen on my
friend.
TV.
Bits,
On
your
my
You're
TV
okay.
thing isn't
for, having
updated,
a
so
stream.
nobody can see you, but that's okay.
How could you? You want me to send you the link?
No, I can grab it. You two talk while I fucking do this. You guys say goodbye to each other.
Hey, Froggy.
Goodbye, Bits.
Goodbye, Froggy. Go eat grass. I'm proud of you. Have fun with America's birthday in a couple days.
I have fun with America's downfall. More like it.
Oh,
We're
that's rough,
fucked.
buddy. You're so fucked.
Give me a good story tomorrow about how you raged Wazi tonight. Give me.
Okay, sounds good. I'll make sure to clip it. I'll just send you the clip.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, Froggy.
I
His
Oh, I
friend
exist.
needed him. Yeah, it's just because you remember when Discord Reactive fucking changed their shit, and then we had to update everybody, and I didn't update you or Ramen
Yeah,
or
that's
anybody.
odd.
Can you fuck both you and Froggy burped directly into my ear today? Jesus Christ!
It's a magpie, by the way, Miss XD.
Anyway, hi Bits, everybody. This is Bits. He lives here.
I live here. I commit crimes in Wazi's house without her noticing.
Yeah. I found the fucking Majora's Mask. Just so you know, as soon as I saw it, I was like, Takuno.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" That
Oh,
was
you weren't
not.
you weren't in on that?
I was not in on that. There was
Oh.
a Majora's Mask.
Oh, I thought you two were in on it together because you both went upstairs unaccompanied to my office
I did not go upstairs
okay.
to your office.
to look at the stickers at my pride party.
I didn't go all the way up to your office at all.
What?
I didn't go into your office.
What are you doing?
I'm not trolling you. I did not go into your office.
What?
I did not go into your office
But
at
you
Pride
did.
Party.
But you went upstairs, right? With
I
Takuno?
didn't. I went halfway up the stairs
With Takuno?
to go see your cat, but I
Oh.
did not go all the way up the stairs to see your stickers
But
on the
with
desk.
Takuno was there?
I didn't go into your office. I don't understand what you're asking me.
But like Takuno was
I
with you. You followed Takuno up the stairs, right?
No.
Okay, well, I thought you guys were in on it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The point of this story is I was innocently minding my own business. Hi, Bean. I will get to you in a minute.
Hi, Bean.
I was innocently drying my hair, and I looked up at my ceiling, and there's a glow-in-the-dark Majora's Mask staring down at me, and I'm like, who put this here? And then my first thought was Takuno, and I sent it to him, and he was like, yes, that was me. And I was like, what the fuck,
that's
asshole?
funny.
But yeah, that was a real thing that happened. Anyway, hi, Bean. Thanks for rating. How was your stream, buddy? But yeah, anyway, I thought you were
Yeah.
in on it. I thought you guys were in on it
No.
together. Okay, all
No.
right. Well,
You know what's funny? I like barely talk to any of the rest of the group outside of your parties. It's bad.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, I thought you guys were in
Yeah.
there together. Anyway, how are you, Bits? Tell us your secrets. Crew, talk to Bits. Bits will actually read chat. He's good at his job, Froggy.
Drugs. My secrets? You want my secrets?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked for?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't have a whole lot of secrets. All of my secrets are really dark and not stream appropriate.
Okay, well, tell me a silly secret, like like
I shit my pants at Oda Fest once.
yes, that's perfect. That's the kind of shit that I want.
Yeah. I was wearing a Neo from Ruby cosplay. And I was like just nearing the end of like the cosplay contest
Were you
portion.
on stage?
I was on stage. No, this was right after I got off of stage. I did not shit myself on stage. Because we had to wait for so long afterwards. And it wasn't like a lot. It wasn't a lot, okay? And I don't think anyone noticed. But it was very embarrassing.
Understandable. Good job, buddy. Good job shitting your pants at an anime convention.
Yeah, I ended up going to a completely random person I had just met that day's hotel room.
And being like,
and
I must unshit my pants.
yeah,
Help
No,
me,
I didn't-
stranger! Help me unshit my pants!
but he was cosplaying Torchwick for Ruby, and I'm like, this guy seems cool.
This guy seems trustworthy, please.
No, but that was fun. That was in like 2017, I think. I think that's it for embarrassing secrets that I have. I
That's
can tell
fair.
on stream.
That works.
Can you bless my 10 pulls after maintenance? I'm going full gambling addict. Like what are you pulling? Are you pulling Pokemon cards?
Depends who said it.
It's Miss XD.
Oh. They're probably playing fucking Honkai, I'm gonna guess.
Honkai Star Rail?
yeah,
Oh
probably
yeah,
the
it's Honkai
honky-
Star Rail.
The honky donkeys, I'm gonna
The
guess.
honky donkeys. Yeah.
I absolutely, you know what? I hope you get 5 of Kafka. I don't even think she's in the pool right now, but if she
I
is,
don't even.
I only know her because I got paid to play Honkai Star Rail one time, and I had to make a video about Kafka, and she's real hot, so I did it. And then I got paid $700.
Oh, Wazzy, I also realized something after our podcast. So they asked us like what kind of media and stuff like that kind of like affected your sexuality. That.
Yes.
I realize now that I was super jealous of Haruhi from Oron High School Host Club for the longest time. Like, I think I watched that show like 15 times. And I was just like, damn, I wish I could be Haruhi. Because, like, Haruhi, like, gets to, like, hang out with the boys and look like a dude. And, like, get hot chicks. What the fuck?
That makes so much sense.
It does. It does. Ace, I will bless your 10 pulls.
I will bless
What
no
is-
one's 10 pulls.
What is Whip trying to say? Whip, are you having a stroke?
I think
Is Whip having a stroke?
Probably. Anyway,
Uh,
I was told to draw jazzy Elvis Presley worm.
I
And
love
what's better than jazzy Elvis Presley worm than Johnny Bravo? So I made Johnny Bravo into a worm.
Johnny Bravo's always been kicked out.
Yeah. I
I would
gave
be
him
asking if
pecs.
he wasn't.
I also
Yeah.
gave him pecs because he's Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ha-ha. You know.
Blech.
I was specifically asked, and I was like, yeah, Jazzy Elvis Worm definitely means Johnny Bravo. I can read between the lines.
I literally just finished eating, so like I'm trying my darndest not to burp straight into the mic because you said something the
My
first
little,
time.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is just a me thing or not, but it seems like every time I'm on a Discord call with somebody, they're just like, let me just make the like most weirdest human body noises directly into your ears. Like Pwoops does it all the time. There's not a fucking time that goes by with Pwoops where I don't hear some weird noise and I have to go, was that a burp, a hiccup, a cough? What the fuck was that noise? A body shouldn't make that noise.
That's so good of them. I'm gonna tell them to keep doing it. I'm gonna be
Directly
like, hey,
into
Pwups.
my both ears, by the way. I must
Yeah.
add.
Hey, Pwups, can you lean in closer to the mic when you burp? Thanks.
It's okay if I'll tell my toxic on the phone trait. I piss a lot.
You pissed, yeah.
I constantly am pissing. If I have to sit for more than 2 hours, I gotta piss. Why do you guys think that I end the stream at like right about 2 hours? It's because I have to piss so goddamn bad that I'm like, we gotta end this stream, buddy.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll get like at not even 2 hours, like an hour and a half, and then I'll be like, guys, I'm so sorry, I have to pee. Like, I'll be right back. Piss ASMR? Somebody frying chicken in here?
And with somebody frying chicken. But yeah, I pee a lot. Medically, I piss. I didn't used to piss this much.
Whip says, do you feel like since Trump's administration, Canada Day is much better doing than July 4th? I'm not sure what they mean.
No, because I think Canada's got its own issues. I think Canada Day to me used to mean a real lot, and then we found a bunch of dead kids at residential schools, and ever since then Canada Day has kind of had this kind of like kind of stain on it. So I
Yeah.
don't think it's necessarily anything America does that makes us go, it's we found a bunch of dead kids at residential schools and we went, oh, we did that and covered it up for 20 years. Holy shit, we suck. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on it.
Yeah, the last time I celebrated Canada Day was like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was on vacation with our friends, and we were like in BC. Because that was like, we're on vacation. Why not? We're here.
Yeah.
But ever since then, like even before that, ever since the whole residential school thing, I've kind of just been like, that leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I'd rather not.
So yeah.
I'll instead celebrate September when they have the stuff for Indigenous folks.
Yeah, so it's also good to wear orange on Canada Day kind of thing. It's kind of one of those things that's like, oh yeah, I used to be one of those people that like I would at least wear red on Canada Day, and now I'm like, I will definitely go out of my way to make sure I'm wearing orange on Canada Day.
Sorry, so some people seem to be confused. Canada,
oh yeah, shit, right. Not world news. I'm sorry, I forgot.
We discovered, I think in 2019 or 2020 or something like that. We had discovered.
Like it was like 2022. Like I feel like it
was it recently?
I feel like it was post-pandemic.
Was it post-pandemic?
I feel.
Either way, we found several thousand bodies of Indigenous children underneath former residential school, and what residential schools are basically concentration camps for Indigenous people.
Basically, what they would do is they would go to the Indigenous residences and be like, "Hey, we've got a school for you guys. Come on in, send your kids." And then they would like literally force their own culture out of them, and then like do horrible things to these children. And then if they died, they would just tell the parents, "Yeah, we don't fucking know what happened. They ran away." And they ran away, and they would bury the kids on the schoolyard. Kind of thing. So yeah, Canada.
Yeah. Canada is not good to Indigenous people. It's really, really bad to Indigenous people.
Oh wait, did I fucking tell you the story about Pwoops? I did a Canada Day. No. I did a Canada Day quiz last Canada Day on stream, and Pwoops was here, and I was like, true or false, the RCMP is friends to the Indigenous people. And Pwoops is like,
no.
True! And I was like, Pwoops, no!
Pwoops, no!
They were literally made to kill your people!
Can I like say something a little dark on stream about the
Uh,
RCMP?
yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, like fuck. Yeah,
Um,
ACAB. What the fuck, dude? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
fuck it. So there's this thing that the RCMP does called a Twilight or a Starlight tour. Um,
It's a Starlight tour. I
it's
know
a Starlight
Yeah,
tour,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and to put it in the simplest way possible, they will displace and steal like all of the belongings from an indigenous person and leave them in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they'll drive them out to the middle of nowhere and leave them.
Yeah,
And make them
without
walk
any of
back.
their belongings. Yeah,
And-
and make them walk back.
And usually they do it in winter. And like they
So
take away
that-
their
yeah.
jacket and everything, and they're like, "Bye, idiot!" And they kick them out of the car and steal their jacket. It's a horrible thing.
It's terrible, and there's no evidence to say it stopped.
Yeah,
There's still a lot of missing and murdered Indigenous folks in Canada, and it's really sad. So that's why we're not celebrating Canada Day outwardly,
yeah. and-
because yeah,
yeah, we're just kind of like, yeah, you know.
yeah, no, we're not just
As-
niceness and snow. There's a lot of fucked up shit happening here.
As Canadians, we're Canadian enough to understand when we fuck up. We are human beings enough to have shame and be like, we shouldn't have done that. We fucked up, kind of thing. So
Mm.
that's kind of one of the things where it's like, am I proud to be Canadian? Yes, just because I didn't do those things. But it's one of those where it's like, I understand I wouldn't be Canadian right now without, I'm under Treaty 7, is my Indigenous land. So I know I wouldn't be Canadian if the Indigenous people didn't let me. Like if Poops came to my house right now and was like, your land is mine now, get the fuck off, I would probably have to get the fuck off. Like,
Just like I'm taking your house.
I'm taking your fucking
okay.
house.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, you know what? You
Uh,
deserve it. Your
okay.
generational like your generational trauma. You deserve it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's why Canadian separatists don't like, trust me, this is a real thing. Our province that we're in, Alberta, there's people here who want to separate and go to America or just be their own country. And they're idiots because they're like, we can do this. And all the treaties are like, actually, no, you can't because you're on our land.
Yeah. Wazzy, are you doing art fight this year?
I am not, actually. Just because it's my mom's wedding and my siblings' birthdays and like 9,000 other shits I gotta do.
There's too much stuff happening. I
There's
get
too
it.
much shit. I do love Art Fight. I might join next year when I have more time, but I want to do it, especially because it's crystals and fossils. But
Can you guess which team I'm on?
fossils.
I'm not. I'm on crystals.
Really?
I let it pick.
Oh.
I was like, I'm just gonna let it happen because
Oh,
both
damn.
of these teams, like, it feels like last year where like the teams were kind of garbage.
Oh no, I actually in like this year I was like, oh, finally a good theme. Was kind of my thought actually. I liked it.
Yeah,
Last
last
year
year
I will,
Stardust and Seafoam was like,
Yeah, that one was
wow.
stupid. I was like, this is stupid.
I ended up joining Seafoam because I was like, whatever, go against the grain, and then we lost.
I did Stardust because Fall Out Boy's album So Much for Stardust, and I was like, yeah, I'm enough of a piece of shit.
That's so valid. Yeah, in the province, there's a dumb Republican separatist movement that is being annoying and trying to get us to separate from Canada. Yeah, ironically, I went to a wedding last month,
Mhm.
and as a joke, I don't actually know if it was a joke. They handed out Alberta 51, which is like the Alberta 51st State Separatist thing hats at the wedding.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I
God,
just
hope that
have
was a joke.
I have an Alberta 51 hat that I don't know what to do with. I don't know what to do with. I don't know what am I supposed to do with this? go out in,
Vandalize
like,
it. And be like,
Gayest possible outfit.
yeah. Oh my God, we should have a redneck party where we all dress like the worst people we know. Not that rednecks
Oh my
are the
God.
worst people we know, but like we should have like a trash party Where we dress like a I'll go as a crypto bro. You go as a 51st stater. It'll be great.
Oh man, we should do like PowerPoint presentations where we try to do a PowerPoint of something absolutely insane. Like something nobody there would agree with, but we have to like attempt to convince people.
Like a stupid
that-
debate club where you get the
like
worst
a
topic
really
at
stupid debate club.
Like you get the worst thing at the debate club. Crew, were any of you in debate club? I need to know this. I feel like I would have been really good at debate club, but I went to like the world's smallest town school and we didn't have a debate club.
I don't even know if they had debate club in my school, and I literally went to like one of the most popular high schools
I was
in
gonna
the
say,
city.
didn't you go to like rich, white and attractive high?
No, I went to the high school that's closest to you.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't dox
just
me, bro.
like I'm not trying to dox you. I'm not telling them which high school it is. There's lots of high schools in this city.
There's an uncomfortable amount of high schools near me, but I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Mhm. Yeah. I did go to the fancy dancy school up until grade 10.
Oh,
I went to a charter school. I had to wear a kilt and a button-up shirt, and it sucked, and I hated it. And uniform schools are the bane of transgender children.
that's understandable.
Yeah, I literally like that. That school made my life a living hell.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, did anybody go to debate club? Crew? I'll come as a flat earther. I was, but they kicked me out. Ace, why did they kick you out of debate club?
He debated too hard.
Oh, he was master debating. He was doing the wrong kind of debate.
He's master
Ace!
debating.
Ace, that's the wrong. Whoa.
Was it because of bucket?
Just walks into debate club and starts fucking jerking it, and they're like, whoa.
I'm a master debater.
Am I doing it right, guys? Am I doing it right? I'm here for baiting club.
Oh my god. It's like Spanish, duh. Bait club, you know?
Yeah.
High schools in general tend to be the bane of transgender people. So true, bestie.
I think school in general is the bane of everybody. We just shouldn't do this anymore.
Yes, because I want children who are educated by TikTok. The next generation is
yes,
doomed.
yeah, you're right. You're right on that. But like, come on, like, listen. You know what I meant.
I think that public schools are fine. I think we just need more money put into education and more teachers, which is not going to happen fast or probably at all.
I think we
Which
should
sucks.
pay teachers more, personally, but that's me.
I do too.
I was
think
a
we
piece
should
of
pay
shit.
teachers a lot more.
Listen, if any kid in class is half as bad as me, we should pay teachers more because I was a little fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I stole so many staples. I didn't even own a stapler. I would just steal all the staples so that their guns never had staples in them. And then I would just steal them for no reason.
I was kicked out because I was bad at it, and some of the people were jerks. That sucks, Ace. I'm sorry. Kakashi didn't have a debate club at his school. Kat wants to look up the schools and uniforms and the correlation on how good the education is, if it actually does mean there's an improvement or not. If you looked up my specific like high school that I went to as compared to the charter school that I left, there would be such a significant difference in favor of the public school.
I think there would at least be like less cases of bullying on the fact of clothes.
You would think that, but kids find a way. They find something.
Like obviously there
And
would
they
still
will
be
latch onto
bullying.
that.
Like, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to clothes, because as a poor kid, I couldn't afford some nice things, and then they'd be like, "Yo, what's up with them shitty Jordans or whatever the fuck?" And you got like the snake equivalent of like shoes on your feet, like the snake's computer's equivalent. But
Oh God.
anyway, here's Pinky with um, with Harugamon. Hagrurumon, I think, if I remember
Is this a
correctly.
Digimon?
This is a Digimon. What gave it away? The Mon?
The Mon? Yeah, probably. I don't know Digimon very
I
well.
know. You tried.
And
You know what?
ironically,
I
like the
respect
one I
you.
know is the one that people goon over, so like it does not help.
Renamon, do you know Renabon? Is that the one you
That's
know? You fucking
that's
furry.
the one I know.
I
Yeah.
knew it, you fucking furry. I fucking knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Listen, there was a cosplayer who used to come into my old work, and he'd come in like the full Redmon cosplay and pick up Pokemon cards, and it was painful.
Well, that's because nobody plays Digimon card games. Because I'm gonna be honest, the Digimon card game sucks ass. But
Well, we didn't have Digimon cards, but he come in his like full cosplay, and it was clear he had made it by himself, and I felt so bad because all of my
Oh.
coworkers were dicks to this guy.
oh yeah,
Like they were so
yeah.
mean and like laughing behind his back, and I was the only person who actually like entertained a conversation with him.
Oh, that's fair.
It sucked. It sucked. But I've even seen him at Otafest and said hi, because
Oh,
he's
that's neat.
actually a cool guy. It's just that my my coworkers are dicks. But
That's fair.
heck, ooh,
You okay?
I was gonna talk, and then it sounded like you were about to talk, and then I was
No.
like, shit, I don't
All I
know.
heard was you going hit. Huh? And I was like, what? Are you fucking Power Ranger fighting over there? Like every time you're like, you need to do something, you gotta be going, whoa, kind of noise.
Leave my knockoff stuff alone. No.
Absolutely not.
I went to a school with uniforms, and they'll just make fun of you because you don't have the name brand uniforms. What
What do you mean? What the fuck you mean there's name brand uniform? What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, so it was weird though, because like our uniforms were from a very specific designer, and we had to go to their very specific store every year. So I'm very surprised that your uniform school was just like a uniform you could make up from items from Walmart.
Yeah, or
That's-
maybe it's one of those where it's like you know when you have a dress code at a job and they're like you have to wear black pants and a white button up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it was kind of like that. That's your uniform, and you're like, I could just buy my uniform anywhere, kind of thing.
Guys, if you ever need black jeans for a uniform, go to Costco. I've had a pair of black jeans that's lasted me like 5 years, and I used to wear it daily.
Not
Like-
only can you get yourself a nice pair of jeans, but you can also get yourself a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
I got myself a Costco hot dog yesterday.
Oh,
Love
nice.
Costco hot dogs.
I got myself a 7-Eleven taquito today because those hit different.
They do. They do hit different, especially at midnight
Oh
when you're
yeah.
just like, I need something to eat, and you don't have anything at home, so you're like, I'm gonna walk to 7-Eleven and I'm gonna get that goddamn taquito. It just hits different,
It
especially
does.
walking home, eating a taquito.
Yeah, eating
like
a warm
5.
taquito, and you're like, yay. Buy yourself 20 Costco hot dogs. Buy as many Costco hot dogs as you want and can afford. And if you have $20, do you know how many hot dogs that is? So many.
That's like 14 hot dogs. 14 hot dogs.
14 hot
Like
dogs.
They're $1.50 and drinks. Crazy work. Yeah, I was gonna buy a poutine from Costco because their poutines are good, but they're literally $7 now.
Ew,
You can't just
disgusting.
like
hot dog.
you can't just have me walk through Costco and spend $200 more than I originally wanted to spend, and then like fleece me out for a gosh darn poutine.
Also,
Why is the
thank you,
poutine
Ace.
$7?
Also, thank you, Ace, for putting the hot dog on screen.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. We need to get Snake inside of a Costco. We need to break Snake into a Costco. Actually, my Costco card
could
works
just-
anywhere.
You could just
I could
walk
just-
in.
Yeah.
Well,
You can just walk in
trick
the
is-
exit.
Yeah, the trick is you just walk in the exit and like just kind of point to the food because they don't check membership for food.
They do now.
They do now.
At the US ones they do.
At the Canadian ones, they
at
don't.
the
You can just
Canadian
walk
ones,
the
they
fuck
don't.
in.
Yeah. And I've done it before. I used to do it while I was working at one of my jobs that was like right next to a Costco. I'd just walk in.
Yeah, you just walk in
And-
the exit and nobody questions anything.
This was only like 3 years ago, and at that job, the poutines were only $4. So what the fuck, Costco?
Here's my pro Costco tip. Here's what you do. You find a box of literally anything. Doesn't matter. Just find a box outside, out anywhere. Find a box. Walk towards the exit of the Costco, right? You go to the exit of the Costco. You walk in. You make it look like you're going to go do a return at the Costco. Boom, you throw that box into one of the garbages. Order yourself a hot dog.
Yeah,
Boom.
I respect it.
Yeah.
And then you can just walk out because you can be like, I just got food.
I did my return and got some food, and then they go, oh, okay.
They don't have to check your receipt.
They
You're
don't
good.
give a shit. They don't give a shit. It's
Yeah,
Costco.
but genuinely, it's so easy to break into a Costco.
Yeah, just walk in and then steal grapes while you're there.
I can't say you should do that, but
You can steal Costco grapes. What's Costco gonna do? They make bajillions of dollars off of us. They can at least afford to give me 7 grapes.
no, just walk in there and like get all the samples you possibly can.
Where-
They can't stop you.
They can't.
Like once
stop
you're
you.
in there,
Yeah.
they cannot stop you.
You can literally do whatever you want once you're in the Costco, and it's
You
not
can
even
literally
hard to break in.
Yeah. You can literally just stand in front of the guy who's preparing the samples and wait for him to put out the entire tray of samples and just take the tray.
Yeah, and then
And
you
they
can
can't
go
stop
another
you.
one. You can go another one, and they have to make you another one.
Yeah.
Because they don't stop you at Costco for like they don't ask for your Costco card when you ask for a sample.
No, you can just you're in there. They assume that you've been checked already.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, here's samples.
Yeah. Cat's still talking about public schools. Oh Jesus, sorry, my thing is making it so I can't read half of this message. The one benefit I can think of public schools is the fact that it slaps reality at you so fast. It gives you a taste of the real world with the favoritism, the money, the rudeness, and the variety of people in life. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I kind of needed that in high school. Going to that like school with the same kids for like 10 years. That was not good for my mental health. I needed to get slapped with reality.
The good thing about public school is that they also don't try to teach you religion in there, and you can go in there and just be like, educate me on things, and then they kick you out of shop class, and then they say you are not allowed to join shop or mechanics next year, and you go, okay.
Tragic.
Yeah, that was tragic. I can't believe I got kicked out of shop class. It was disappointing.
Chaotic Aztec says that they want freeze dryers from Costco. I also want a freeze dryer. I think that'd be so cool. I would never use it though. Wazzy, you have a thing that does dehydrating, don't
I
you?
do. I
got
made
you that thing.
dehydrated watermelon today.
Yeah.
Do you guys know how
What?
long it takes to dehydrate a watermelon? Like 24
Yeah, I got-
hours.
I got Wazzy this thing for discount, like super cheap. It's like the Ninja 10-in-1.
Yeah, I don't
Is that
know.
what it is?
I have no idea. I'm not allowed to touch it except for dehydrating. Matt doesn't like me using it.
That's so funny.
That's Matt's kitchen appliance. I'm not allowed to touch a lot of the kitchen appliances that I don't know what they do. We have that. It has a crock pot mode on it. I don't know how to make the crock pot. It has a different lid, and I'm not allowed to do anything that uses the different lid because Matt says that I won't know when to put the different lid on. So I only dehydrate with it because I don't know when to put the other lid on things. I'm allowed to use the slap chop. I'm allowed to use the toaster, but Matt has to get it down from me because it's on the top of shelf and I can't reach it without a stool.
How have you lived this long?
So fun fact, a year after I moved out on my own, I moved in with Matt. So I only have a year by myself, and in that point in time, I was with my roommate who also cooked everything for me. She would
Oh
just,
my God.
she would, like, I would buy the groceries and then she would cook everything. That was like our deal. Is I bought all groceries and then she cooked meals and then she'd put them in a little package for me. And then so like I would come home from work late and it would be like, here's Wazzy's meal. And I'd be like, yay. And I'd take it out of the fridge and I'd put it in the microwave and I'd be like, I've got chicken. But other than that, when she wasn't around, I would make craft dinner. Like I do know how to cook things.
I need to make it wrong.
I know how to make eggs and stuff, but like other than that, like I've always had somebody that knew how to cook in my vicinity, so I've never I've been unassisted. That sounds real bad.
Can you
That
remember the
listen,
tallest man
I
you
promise
ever
you guys, I'm a full-grown woman. I am capable. I just want to let you guys know I am fully capable of living on my own. But it does say something that my friends or my parents went to. This is a true story. I was in high school. My parents were going to America for 2 weeks. They paid one of my friends, I think $40 or something. They paid one of my friends $40 to come make me dinners sometimes.
That's
they were like, can you
crazy work.
show up and cook Wazzy dinner? And my friend Amber at the time was like, yeah, I'll come cook for Wazzy. And they were like, thank you. Okay, we'll be gone for 2 weeks. Here's the 2 times. And then she told me that I was like, oh, thanks for coming over. You didn't have to make dinner for me. And she was like, no, dude, you don't know. Your parents literally paid me to come over here and make dinner for you.
That's awesome. Wazzy,
Mhm.
do you want to learn how to make the pretzels
I
that I
do.
make for party?
I would, yes.
Do you,
Can you also
want to
teach me-
do a
can-
stream?
Can you also teach me how to do the whoop?
The what? you got out so.
The whoop! The whoop! I'm gonna try to do it less loud.
Okay,
Whoop!
I.
The whoop part of the pretzel.
Do you mean making it into the pretzel shape?
Yeah. When you put it in the air and you make it do the 2 loops and you go like whoop, and then it's a pretzel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wazzy, I can teach you how to do
Can
that.
you make me how to make it do the whoop?
Yes.
Yay!
Only thing is we have to stream it.
Okay, I can do it.
We have to find a way.
Your house or mine?
I mean, my kitchen has a lot more room than yours does.
It really does. Yes.
So, all I'm gonna ask is that you bring a baking sheet and some parchment paper.
I have so
And
many
that's all I
baking
need from
sheets.
you.
I have so many.
just
of
need
those.
I need another large baking sheet. I keep forgetting to buy one.
Yeah.
So,
I will buy you one. I will just buy you a baking sheet.
oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, it's like $7. I will just do that.
Yeah. I am one of those people who can just cook anything. Like
But
if I've made something before, I can cook it.
No, not me.
Pretty
I'm like
easily.
okay, again, another story. Crew already knows this. I want to point out the 2 things I've had to say this week. Both Cat and Bits are younger than me. Just pointing that out. I know we talked about this when I showed that clip, but both of them are younger than me. Anyway,
How many years? I don't even know.
I don't know. You and me?
8?
Not as many as me and Cat. I think Cat's 10 and then you're maybe
8? Yeah, that seems about right.
8. I think so.
I am a little baby.
You are
But-
just a little guy.
I do like cooking a whole lot, so yeah.
I lost
And
my
I used to
train of
work at a
thought.
pretzel
But I
shop, so
am-
that's why I work.
A true story fact about me is I don't know the kind of meat I'm eating.
Oh my god.
If I'm eating a meat and you're like I couldn't, like, if I was eating, like, I know what tastes good, so like if I'm eating a lamb or a beef, I wouldn't know. You could put any kind of meat in front of me and be like, Wazzy taste test, and it could be pork, and I would be like, this is beef, because I don't know meats. That's meat. It just tastes like meat to me. I don't know meat types.
Danny, I am also German. So my pretzels will probably satisfy your German judgment.
I don't know. Bits used to work at a place called Mr. Pretzel, so like I don't think
No, the
you can
fuck I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't.
Didn't you?
I did
I
not
thought it
work
was-
at fucking
You
Mr.
didn't work
Pretzel.
at Mr.
I did not work at Mr. Pretzel.
Well, then I don't
I
wanna
worked
learn-
at an independent pretzel shop.
Then I don't
What
want to
the
learn. No, then I don't want to learn from you. I will only learn from Mr. Pretzel himself.
Have you ever had the pretzels from the specific pretzel shop that I worked at? You
Yes,
were
I
like-
have. Yes, I have. I've had their pretzel sandwiches.
I'm like, their pretzel sandwiches are so good.
They are.
Are
They
you
are very
kidding?
good.
It is the
They're very
same
good.
recipe.
However,
pretzel sandwiches.
Mr. Pretzel himself.
Oh my god. Mr. Pretzels are fucking disgusting.
You take that back.
Absolutely not. I
No,
used to work in a
No,
mall,
all
and I
pretzels
had
are
worked
touched by
near a
the
Mr.
gods.
Pretzel.
No, fuck
No,
you,
no, no.
fuck you. All pretzels are touched by gods. The gods came down from their heaven and gave us one food, and that was pretzel. Pretzel and nacho. I should say that pretzel is delicious, but nacho is also good.
Thank you, Ace, for clipping that. I was about to clip that.
There's your proof to Froggy.
There's my proof to
your
Froggy.
Froggy thing.
that I heard you
No,
yell.
no, fuck you. Pretzels, there's no such thing as a bad pretzel.
Listen, I cannot agree with you.
You have
I just can't.
to. You have to. It's legally binding now. You signed
No,
up to be a
it's not.
co-host.
No,
You
it's
signed up to be a co-host. You legally have to agree with me.
I swear to God. You know what? I didn't sign anything, so you can't prove anything. All right?
It was verbal.
Isn't that right, crew?
It was verbal. It was listen.
Crew, where's the clip then?
Ryura?
Ryura's not even here.
Ryura's here. Ryura just listens in
Ryura
silence.
is here. Okay, okay.
Ryura just, like, hangs out in silence. And then when I yell, Ryura, get the clip, Ryura goes, I'm at work, Wazzy. Yeah, see, the only bag pretzel is the one I get tied by gravity and I fall down the stairs for the 37th time. Yeah. And even then, you can still eat the pretzel at the bottom of the stairs.
That's so funny. This is why I didn't say not to be a co-host at Wazzy. We would never agree on anything. You know what? I think Wazzy has a personality that demands having wrong opinions.
No,
Like,
I
I
am
think-
just listen. You forget number one fact about Wazzy. I love arguing. I love
Yes.
arguing. I love it. I don't know if you picked this up or not, but I might be a little dramatic.
What?
I might be like just a smidgen.
Just
like
a little bit.
Just a little. I'm so demure and non-combative. You might not know this about me, but I love arguing.
Yeah.
I will die on any hill, literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
No hill is too small for me to die on.
No hill is too small for Wazzy to die on.
Yeah.
Listen, I have been in the bad opinion corner. I cannot say I've been in the bad opinion corner even like a fraction of a percent as much as Wazzy has.
What are you talking about? I've never been in the bad opinion corner because I don't have any bad opinions.
Wazzy, your office is a bad opinion corner.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a fucking name one thing in here that's a bad opinion. Absolutely nothing.
You peel nuggets.
Yeah, and to enhance the nugget experience. That sounds like
You're
from
not a
somebody
real
who doesn't
person.
want to enhance their nugget experience.
I don't think the nugget experience needs enhancing.
It does.
I
It
think
does.
sauce,
See, you're
dipping
ju-
your nugget in sauce is
No.
enough enhancement
No,
for me.
no, you don't do that. You don't do that. You see, okay, so that's like the ads of watching a video. Dipping your nugget in sauce is like watching a show for the
Oh my
ads.
God,
That's like
crazy.
watching. That's like going to the Super Bowl and watching the ads only. And like I know people do that, and it's like the popular thing to do. But like honestly, the real meat and potatoes, lack of a better term, of the nugget experience is peeling the nugget and eating them separately.
I yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You also
like,
put
and
too
'cause
much milk in your mac and
like,
cheese.
but that's the problem. It's very much like the Super Bowl where everybody just watches the Super Bowl for the commercials. It's so ingrained into our culture to dip a nugget into sauce that like you're like, oh, I'm dipping this nugget into sauce because everybody does that. But like the true the piece la resistance of the nugget experience is the actual football, or in this case, the peeling of the nugget and eating them in two separate spots. Also, thank you, Kat, for 5 gift subs. I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Kat.
It's really nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Thanks for agreeing with my nugget opinion. I'm going to take those 5 gift subs as a 100% agreement on you should always peel your nugs. Thank you, Kat.
Okay, you know what?
Kat,
I will.
peeling nuggets endorsed by
I am
Trapani Cat.
texting my fiance right now to grab nuggets on the way home with my card,
Are you?
and I'm
like-
going to peel my nuggets tonight.
Okay, but they
and I
have to
will
be
let
they
you
have
know.
to be McDonald's nuggets because that's the most
Yes.
peelable. It's like when you get a cheese string and a knockoff cheese string, and you're like, this cheese string is more peelable than a knockoff cheese string. Like it's that, it's that kind of thing. Like so, McDonald's is the most peelable chicken nugget.
Is Kat coming in here just to tell you you're wrong? Wait a minute.
No,
I am-
Cat was coming. No, Cat was telling me I'm right.
Slander on my name.
No, Cat gifted 5 gift
You're
subs.
not a
That means
real
she agrees with
person.
me.
No,
No.
I do not. I am not gonna
That's
have the slander
that's what
on
we
my
call a
name.
paid
No, I do
endorsement.
not.
Cat,
Okay.
that's what we call a paid endorsement.
Listen, y'all live with each other? Yeah, I mean, in the
No.
server that we're currently in, this is just like our stream server.
Yeah, this
So
is
Cat can drop in anytime. And Cat's gone. Cat's like, no.
Yeah, because she knows. Because as soon as I said that's a paid endorsement, she was like, "You right, Wazzy. I will step
You're
back."
so right.
I was so right. Like she couldn't argue with that. I'm making perfect sense. That's called a paid endorsement. Like a Super
Sorry, I
Bowl
didn't-
commercial.
I'm back again. Stop spreading these.
Stop spreading lies, Wazzy.
No, I
I
should.
love that Cat's mic is peaking so hard.
To be fair, I'm on a really shitty mic right now. I can switch to
Yeah.
my computer.
No, it's okay. I mean, if you want, it's Wazzy's stream.
I mean, 1, if Wazzy would have me. 2, Wazzy stop spreading lies and I will stop rating.
Okay, I need to read this really quickly.
Yeah.
Green Bean says, you nibble the edges, peel off one side of the breading and eat it, then leave the other side of the breading on the nug, so you still have a certain ratio of breaded chicken before dipping. This
No,
is the most complicated eating.
no.
of
You use
nuggets.
your front
Am I a
teeth.
fan?
You use your front teeth. You get.
You
hook
peel it with your teeth?
Yeah, of course you do. What do you want me to do? Peel it with my fingers? That's weird.
What?
Weird.
You
Weird.
bite it.
That's weird.
You bite the bread part of the nugget, and then you use your teeth and you pull all the nugget off, and then you turn it over, and then you pull the more nugget off, and then you'll find you'll get more nugget on the side, and then you could just like nibble that like corn on the cob and like rotate it like you're nibbling corn on the cob, and then you got a naked chicken nugget, and then you eat it.
I can't believe I'm listening to this for free. Like,
The
I'm not
same.
getting paid anything to sit here and listen to this heresy.
Okay, better Mike. Yeah, nah, same. I agree with you, Bits. I willingly joined in on this.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm so far behind on chat, and I'm supposed to be helping here.
You
Uh,
are. You do.
I was about to say, do you want me
Oh,
to
shit.
help?
Yes. You guys are on it
it's
now.
no.
Sorry, Cat. Just
Okay.
there. I made you too giant. There you are.
Okay.
There we go.
Worm says my front teeth are decaying.
Have you considered going to a dentist or drinking fluoride?
You live in Canada. Go to a dentist.
Yeah, there's like
Um,
they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. And the Canadian government gives out money for getting your dentist work now, so you have no excuse. Get your shit fixed.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, we decided dentists we should be giving money.
we
now.
decided dental care should be accessible to everyone.
Huh.
Which makes sense.
I mean,
The neurodivergence is strong in the stream. So true, bestie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
oh my
I am
God,
like
that's
the
just-
I
it's
am
not
like
good
the
spray if I-
neurodivergent Spider-Man, where I am not neurodivergent myself, but I attract them, like Spider-Man.
Wazzy, I got so distracted. What are you drawing?
I'm drawing me. Okay, I went to Pokemon Go Fest this past weekend with our friend Jam, and I yelled at a stranger because he got a shiny dog and I didn't, and then everybody in my friend group got mad at me because I was just yelling at this stranger because he got a shiny Pokemon and I didn't.
I thought.
And-
Hold on. I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice.
It's me, cat. It's me.
There are certain exceptions
and-
to a rule.
And our friend Jam, Jam is the Mormon one, you know Jam, the one that makes the good jam. Jam was like literally, she was sitting there and she would not make eye contact with me while I was yelling at this stranger about his shiny Pokemon and the fact I didn't have a shiny Pokemon. And I was like, fuck you, you're like the Gary Oak to my Ash Ketchum. You just like showed up, punched me in the face, and was like, stranger guy was here, Wazzy's a loser, and then like walked off like da na 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 na, and like poor Jam was sitting there just like, please stop talking, Wazzy. Yeah, and so I threatened the stranger for like a good 15 minutes because we were stuck in the rain. So like all of us like crowded onto this little
Do you
stage
remember the
to
tallest
stay
man you've ever
dry.
seen?
And yeah, I just yelled at the stranger the entire time it was storming.
Oh my
my
god.
So Kakashi says, where was Matt? Where was your handler?
While I was yelling
Also,
at the
good night,
stranger,
Worm.
he was standing
Yeah.
at the other end of the stage, so that he wasn't beside me. He was talking to our other friends that we met
Oh, Jesus
there,
Christ.
and so he was the other side of the stage, and I was sitting with Jam. And Jam is very mild mannered. She's very nice and mild mannered, so she didn't want to interrupt me. As I was yelling at a stranger about Pokemon because he got a shiny dog and I didn't. And then he said he had 2 shiny dogs, and I told him to go fuck himself.
Oh my god.
Literally- okay, so this
Yo,
is
I'm
exactly,
gonna see like a
this is-
Reddit story about this later. Like,
This is the exact
somebody yelled at
play-by-play.
me.
This is the exact play-by-play. Was we did a raid and I opened it up and I went, God damn it, no shiny dog. This is like my 30th raid. And then this stranger pipes up from the other side of the fucking stage. He goes, I got 2 of them. And I went, is that you raiding with the shiny dog right now? And he goes, yeah, that's me. And I went, fuck you, in the loudest voice I could. And that's the moment when Jam looked at me and then she immediately like kind of like leaned away.
Wormrock Rep Evercraft said, okay, before I pass out, I need to do this. Kat, you're very pretty and I like your vibe. Thank you so much. Bits, I love hanging out with you and you're a fantastic person in general. And Wazzy,
Yep.
you're a gremlin and I'll put you on top of a fridge.
No!
That's
What the
hilarious.
fuck? Why didn't I
That's
get
so
anything
funny.
nice said about
That's
me?
so funny.
Why didn't I get anything nice said about me? What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck? You just come
You
in
should
and
put
you're like,
Wazzy in the
you're like-
washing
You're
machine.
like, I love these people, and then also fuck you, Wazzy. Like, what the fuck? I've never done anything wrong, literally ever.
This is great. I'm so glad I decided to raid here.
Yeah. Matt apparently needs to get one of those baby harnesses, like the kid leash. Wazzy?
I agree.
Yeah.
No, he
Which
doesn't
one do you
need...
think? No, which one do you think he should get?
I think it should be like an EV backpack with a leash attachment to it. So like
Yeah.
it's still like a cute backpack, but
It's
then
inc-
Wazzy is being leashed.
It's incredible you guys think that could stop my power.
Yeah, that's so true. I think Matt would actually
I
just
still
like eat
have a
shit
mouth.
constantly.
I don't run off into crowds anymore. I stopped doing that.
I don't run into
Last
traffic
year?
anymore. God.
I only did that as a baby. I don't do that anymore. I only yell at people now. I'm only very vocal. Also, Matt leaves me in parking lots. If I start to yell at people that are parking in the fire lane, because that really pisses me off, Matt will just abandon me in a parking lot if I start going off on somebody. It's very rude.
Wait, hold on. So if you start going off on someone, start picking a fight instead
Yeah.
of backing you out,
Yeah.
backing you up, Matt's
Yeah.
just like, oh fuck this shit.
He's
you're on your own.
he's 6 foot. He should back me up. I'm 5'4". What am I gonna do? I need a
Man.
6-foot man standing
Mozzie.
behind me so I can scream at people for parking in the fucking in the
Instead,
fire
Are you
just
lane.
fuck this.
and just
Using
walking-
Matt for scary dog privileges?
Yes! Yeah, I need my scary dog privileges so I can justifiably get mad at people.
Oh my god. I'm gonna start looking up like on the Calgary subreddit. Sorry, doxing us. Just
remember
like
the tallest man
anytime
you've ever
somebody says something about getting in a fight with some like random woman, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, Wazzy, is this you?"
Yeah, maybe. Listen. You guys forget. I was raised by a Karen. Okay, I am a white woman. I can pull that energy out of me if I need to, but I only use it for good situations, i.e., people parking in the
like
fire
parking
lane.
in the fire lane?
Yes, you know how people like drive up to a grocery store and then they just stop in the fire lane and they let the person out and then they just wait in their car for their person to
I
come
hate
out
that
of the grocery
shit. I hate that shit so
I hate
much.
that shit so much that I'm like, I will yell at a person because usually they're sitting in their car with their window half down, and I will be like, must be so nice to just be able to park wherever you want. And then Matt will abandon me, and I'm left standing there arguing with somebody about parking in the fire lane, and he's not there to protect me when I start cashing checks my ass don't want to cash.
I fear the day that like somebody is willing to fight back. It's like this person is yelling at me.
I get told to fuck off a lot.
You're
No,
lucky that that's it.
really?
You're lucky that that is
Really?
all you
Yeah,
get.
I'm
I
gonna
get-
tell you right now. I'm not gonna tell you right now, Wazzy. In certain cities in the United States, you will be met with.
Well, see, I'm in Canada,
something
so
that would
I'm
not be fun.
I'm in Canada, so I'm allowed to yell at people, and also I get told to fuck off a lot when I'm on my bike too. So it's like it's just one of those things. Something about me just makes people want to tell me to fuck off, and I don't know what it is.
So Miss XD says, Wazzy, I feel like you're a chihuahua barking at the slightest annoyance.
No.
Kagashi Lover
also shaking.
says,
No, I am right now, but that's because I'm wiggling my leg. That's different. I'm wiggling my leg. That's not like I'm anxiety peeing. I'm wiggling my leg. That's different. That's different. You gotta let no. Do not let that get out there. I'm wiggling because I'm wiggling my leg. I'm not shaking. It's a wiggle. It's not a
Greasy-
shake. It's a wiggle.
Greasy Cheesy Art is saying, you pick in battles you can't win, and Matt don't want unnecessary smoke.
He
Valid.
don't.
Valid. Very valid. So, okay, you gotta give Matt this. The self-preservation game is strong.
He very much is. Because
I-
I'm a Chihuahua and he is a Labradoodle. Like he's just, or a Labrador. He's just like a golden retriever, like an old golden retriever that's like, it's still happy to see you. It's very loyal, but that's an old dog. He just wants to lay there and hang out.
Thank you for clipping that, Phoenix Wolf.
How dare you?
Let's see,
don't want you to
Kagashi
get
Lover
hurt.
says-
But you're
Oh, yeah,
absolutely going to get destroyed one day, and then Matt's gonna show up and annihilate the person who's fucking with you, who's fighting you. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I feel like if Matt needed to step in, like if he didn't believe that Wazzy could win a fight, he would.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Matt would
100%.
definitely step in 1000%.
He would
Like, no,
step
I have
like-
no-
But he's
When-
more of a de-escalator, so he wouldn't like come in and like fight for me. He would come in, calm down the situation, and apologize and drag me away.
No,
Yeah,
I-
Matt
I
wouldn't throw a
genuinely
punch,
see
in my
Matt-
opinion, unless
I- I-
punches
I
were
would-
already thrown.
I would, that as well as I don't see Matt like getting physical unless it's like absolutely fucking needed.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
if this shit's
or,
going south
or if he's
fast.
hungry.
Or if he's hungry.
He's a hangry
so
person.
valid.
He's a hangry person.
Worm came back with something nice to say to you, Wazzy.
Oh yay!
Yeah, they said, Wazzy, you're the tallest garden
Do you
gnome I
remember
have
the
ever met.
tallest man you've
That's
ever
not
seen?
very nice. I changed my mind. That wasn't very nice at all. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
It wasn't even like you're the prettiest garden gnome. You could have said something like that. You could have been like, you're the coolest garden. Like, I would have taken like a better adjective than taller.
On the bright side, Wazzy, you are taller than both of our avatars right here.
That's true, but that's only because I shrank you guys down.
I am Orb.
I was gonna say, I think I'm the only one here with actual legs.
I was about to say, I think my dress is like completely like hidden.
Yeah, you like you only got like a torso and bits. Well, I guess Bits got feet too. But yeah,
I do have feet.
You do got feet.
I do have feet.
Steve is dead said, I came in late. Who are these people?
Oh, that's Cat and Bits. They're here because Froggy abandoned me, and it's Canada
Hi.
Day.
Hi, I'm Bits.
Hi, I'm
Yes.
Cat.
Yes, perfect. Good.
Weirdest crossover ever.
Yeah.
Damn, I got Hoban Donkeros again.
I was gonna say this
I
is the
hate
weirdest
this.
body swap.
Oh wait, never mind. I didn't mean to traumatize y'all. Change it back.
Take
I
it
didn't
back
mean
now,
to
y'all.
trauma.
Wazzy's only 5 apples tall.
No, I'm
Um,
not. I'm taller than Cat.
No, you're not.
In real life, I am, bitch.
No, you are not.
Oh, yes, I am.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Yeah, that's how tall I am. Actually, I'm slightly above 5'4".
No, you
Fuck
are
you
not.
guys, I'm
no,
taller
you
than
are
you
fucking
both.
not.
I
No,
am
you are
fucking
fucking
taller
not.
than you
No,
both. Who
no, you are
cares?
not. No, you are not.
I am.
No, you
yes,
are not.
I am. Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not. No,
I
you're
went to the
not.
doctor recently. I am 5'4" and a quarter.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes,
that
I
doesn't
am.
seem right.
Yes, I am.
That doesn't
Yes,
seem
I
right.
am.
No.
Yes,
I'm
I am.
5'8",
No.
get
Yes,
fucked.
I am.
Someone dox this bitch's medical records.
What the hell? Wazzy,
Hmm.
didn't you dox Bit's feet at one? What does that mean?
Oh yeah, that one time I put pictures of your feet on the internet.
Oh,
yeah.
you've posted my feet pics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did do that.
yeah.
What
And then
about
my Twitter pinned post was a hidden picture of my character's feet for the longest time.
Kakashi Lover says, no, don't do that. We don't support that. Or we do not support that bad. I mean, that my stuff is boring.
What are we supporting? What are we not supporting?
We do not support doxing my medical records.
Oh yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, don't dox people, but also. Hello, American doctors. I will pay you $10 to tell Cat.
$10.
To tell Cat they're shorter. Thank you.
Okay, Canadian or USD?
Even
Canadian, obviously. So it's like $7.
That's
okay.
a waste.
then. Dude, like doctors get paid way more than that. They don't care.
You
Just
have to
break
pay more
Cat's
than that.
ankles and
No,
she won't be
I
tall
will-
anymore.
I will say, at least where I am, and I will talk about this all day. It's not a shock that I'm in Vegas. We've talked about it so many times, on multiple channels, so I don't care.
Well, with
I
tits
will
that
stand-
big, it would be a shame if you weren't.
Well, I mean, the issue I have with our medical here is, god damn it, these are like the worst medical I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, holy shit.
That's fair. I think
Like,
it's like
that's
all
bad.
that in all of America. Although there is some Canadian
No,
doctors
some
who
states
suck
are really
ass.
good. No, California is actually really good.
Oh.
California, I don't give credit where I give you credit where credit's due. California is really good. I don't know how the state over somehow have shit.
Have you considered just crossing state lines when you need to see a doctor? Are you close enough to a
Actually-
border that you can just like
Actually,
be
a
like,
lot
bye?
of people do. A lot of people actually do. If they falls into their insurance, they do.
Damn.
That's how crazy it gets. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm being just straight truthful here. By
That's
the way, my opinion. If anyone somehow finds me, my opinion. Fight
Oh
me.
no, this is the home of we will persecute you for your opinion.
I would
Okay.
not square up with Cat. I'm scared of cats. Cat could easily fuck me up. I'm sorry. I may be taller than Cat, I would not square up
I'm
with
more-
Cat.
I'm more scared of Cat than I am Ramen. Ramen would never hurt
Damn,
me,
that's
not
a
physically.
respect.
I could take out
Ramen-
Ramen's ankles
Ramen
in
would
an
never
instant.
hurt me physically. Emotionally, he could put ketchup on his nuggets and that would destroy me because I hate that shit. But physically, he could not harm me.
No, if I saw
Yeah.
Cat like even just doing like the simple motion of taking out her earrings, I would be cowering in the corner.
I think I could fight Bits.
No,
Oh my god.
I think
no,
I
you
can
could
fight,
not.
I think I could fight Bits and Froggy. I think I could beat both of those people. I don't think I could beat Poops.
You okay? So, stream where we make pretzels and then fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Fight Club next.
Yeah, Fight Club.
Fight Club stream.
Fight Club stream, yeah. Which member of crew do you think you could fight? I could definitely beat Kakashi because they injure themselves all the time. I can definitely fight Snake because he's malnourished.
Wazzy, I go to the gym twice a week.
Yeah, and I could kick like a motherfucker because I bike every day.
I could just take out your ankles and then what?
We'll figure it out. We'll fight and we'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
You forget.
I will.
You
I will-
forget. I'm a little guy. I will pocket sand the fuck out of you. I'm not going into this fair.
I'm gonna disappoint you on this. I don't. If working out is kind of a factor here, you're gonna have a little bit of a harder time with Ramen then.
Well, no, but the difference is Ramen wouldn't hurt me. Like he
No,
would
Ra-
emotionally.
Ramen would
wise,
be
he
scared of
wouldn't.
Wazzy.
He wouldn't like punch me. He would psychically damage me, but he wouldn't punch me.
Oh my god.
I feel he has a
No,
little
you
bit
try-
more respect
you
for me
try-
than punching me.
You try getting a text message from him randomly in the middle of work. Cat, buddy, pal, friend of mine. You know that asshole wants something.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
Every single
Every time,
time.
yeah,
And-
yeah.
And I answer, what?
And you know what? I bet it was worse before he could drive.
Oh, yeah, it was. No, but it's fine. I'm happy that he's able to drive. I'm happy I was able to teach him how to drive.
I'm happy you guys are such good friends. Like honestly, you guys
Oh,
have
yeah.
one of the best like friendships I've ever seen. It's so nice. It's so nice
Yeah.
seeing my
That's
friends
so
happy.
rude when I'm right here, Bits, and we are obviously the closest of friends of all time.
The closest
know-
of friends of all time.
I know, yeah, I know all your secrets, like that time you pooped yourself at an anime convention.
I just told you that.
I know that about you now, and now we're good friends because you told me that.
Oh my god.
Kat, shouldn't you be editing something right now?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just God, it's 2 hours, guys. It's good. I'm chipping away at it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
you
as if I
shouldn't
tried
have-
to hype it up and then it wasn't even released. Yeah, wow,
No,
incredible.
I was chipping away at. Okay, in my biggest offense, and I know this sounds like an excuse because I think it's a valid excuse. My mom had knee surgery.
Yeah,
it's
so
kinda
did mine.
taking
You don't
care
see
of
me
her.
fucking. My mom did too, but I'm not sitting here being like, oh, I will just forego my duties.
No, I'm still editing it.
As
It's
a
just it's taking a
co-host.
lot slower than I thought.
Okay, all right.
Listen, she's trying her
It'll be up.
best.
It'll be up. It'll definitely be up either sometime this week, early next week at the latest. It's just I'm chipping away at it.
Tisk tisk tisk, Kat.
You guys gave me 2 hours of content. I don't want to hear
You
it.
invited me.
Yeah, you invited me and Wazzy. We yap so much. Are you
We're so good
kidding?
at yapping. I don't know if Crew knows this about me, but a little known fact, I'm very good at yapping.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wazzy's
that's
excellent
great.
at yapping.
Yeah, that's
No,
a little
it's
secret.
great.
It's a secret.
It's great content. Don't get me wrong. I'm so excited to release the episode. The issue, and again, it's just the issue is I'm chipping away at it. After work.
For those of Crew who don't know, we did a podcast together about gays, which is real wild because Kat is straight and interviewed us about being gay. So it was wild. What a wild time.
It was educational, okay?
Yeah.
It was educational, funny, even emotional. Like we
Yeah.
got personal in that. It was a really good episode. And again, thank you guys for joining. And it will come out. I promise it's gonna come out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I'll let you guys do it. I'll let you guys watch it before it comes out. But yeah, what? This is brand new information. Yeah, because so I have a show with Ramen in my group. We're called Monkey Mole, and we're relaunching kind of our podcast as the Burrow Broadcast. So
They
it's
were
gonna be a
talking about the
podcast
fact you were
episode.
straight.
What?
I don't think they were
thought it
talking
was
about
a
the
stream.
podcast. I thought they
I
were
thought
talking about the
I'm
fact
straight.
you're
Do you
straight.
not see what my avatar is dressed as right now?
It's
You know what? Nowadays that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit.
I mean,
It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't help that my channel colors are literally the bi flag.
okay.
well, you do got long fingernails.
There's tits in the middle of the screen right now. There's just tits.
Sorry, I thought you were doing
And
a
every
shout
time
out
you're
to the-
talking, bounces. Fucking sobbing. Oh
You know,
my god.
you know, I feel something right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it violated? Cause you should.
Yeah, that's the word, violated.
Sorry, what were we talking about? I got distracted for a minute. What?
Why'd you clip that Phoenix Ball?
I genuinely thought and they were talking about
the
the
podcast.
podcasting and you guys being on it, because I didn't even register it as like, oh, it's Cat being straight.
I know. You know, I think the thing is that, like, birds of a feather flock together, right? So, like, a lot of people, like, if they're in the same friend group, they just kind of expect everybody to be either straight or gay. Because, like, gay people hang out with gay people. So
They
it's
do, yeah.
just, it's absurd occasionally when you're like, oh, yeah, there is actually, like, a couple straight people in our group. Like, it's not just the gays. We got the girls, the gays, and the theys.
And the days, yeah.
And Matt.
And Matt. Matt and Cat. Matt and
The girls,
Cat.
the gays, and Cat.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very funny that Matt and I are both the only straight. Are we? I think we are the only straight ones.
You
aren't
are
we?
the only straight ones, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are the only straight ones, and we're
Do you
also good
remember
at
the
math.
tallest man you've ever
Well,
seen?
that's not true. I think Froggy
good
and
at math.
Banani might also be straight, but I can't.
I was about to say, I don't know about Froggy and Banani.
Yeah, I don't have confirmation on that, and I don't want to assume, but I
They
would
pass
assume.
as straight, but, yeah.
They
I
pass as
actually am
straight?
pretty sure
Well, like-
Banani is bi.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get some vibes from Banani, so I don't actually know.
Just, crew assigned sexualities.
Crew aside sexualities, yes.
I was behind on stream and Wesley saying she yaps a lot, and I was being sarcastic, Sally. My apologies. You're all good, Bree. I do like
No, it's
it.
fine. No, it added a great moment. Thank you. I appreciate it, actually. Anytime that someone can appreciate the avatar that I totally did not work on.
Ace says you're straight. Yeah. For now.
The Cat and the Mat new sitcom just dropped.
Oh god, sounds like Salmon Cat.
No. Why was Wazzy big for a second?
I said for now, because like Ace said I'm straight, and I said for now.
For now. I'm at easy. Mark, guess what sexuality I am? Ace. Sexuality assignment stream. Let's go.
I'm just gonna
Jesus
call
Christ.
everybody
Oh, God.
bisexual.
You're
I
bi
was
now.
about to say, if you call everyone bisexual, you'll hit the mark somewhere. You're gonna hit it
I'm
somewhere.
pretty
You're like
much
halfway
right.
there.
Because like even Cat as a straight woman, you can even look at women and go, "Damn, she hot."
Yeah, no, like
You see? So like
I agree.
everybody's a little bit bi. Everyone's a little bit bisexual. You're not quite straight.
it's more so like I could appreciate it's like, oh wow, she looks good. Like you can appreciate like how someone looks or be like, oh, they're cute. Oh, I like how they look, or I like their style, or I like their hair. Yeah.
Regardless of sexuality, we can all agree that boobs look good.
Yeah, boobs are great.
Boobs are great.
Yeah.
I yeah.
What am I supposed to say? I got asked to. Okay.
Can we
this-
stop zooming in on Cat's boobs? Can
What?
we
Wait,
stop
wait, what are you
zooming
talking
in
about? I
on
got
Cat's
distracted again.
tits?
What?
Can we
What?
stop?
What happened? What? I got distracted again.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
So I was asked by the artist who created my avatar, what level of booba do you want? Do you want level 1 or level 100?
And
And
you
I
said
told-
200?
No, I told her, go as far as you want, man. And she was so excited.
I would have just said 69. Just for the
I
lulz.
said- I just said go all the way. So this is level 100 booba.
That
See-
I feel like we can go bigger.
We
I
could,
feel like-
yeah.
We could go bigger. Can somebody
No,
just okay,
please.
wait, can
No,
you
I
put
already
Cat back
have-
in the middle of the
No,
screen?
I
Yes,
already
you may.
have back problems, please. No.
Okay, she's back.
I already have IRL back
We could go
problems.
bigger.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me
You're
just click that file open.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
Once again.
You know her avatar is in the Extra Life Discord, right?
It's funnier if it's a screenshot.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh,
Understandable.
God.
You know what? I understand your humor. Carry on.
Oh my God.
I understand and I approve. Carry on. We have the technology. We can go bigger. We can.
I'm glad you can approve of Bits essentially giving my avatar a chest surgery.
Listen,
Where's the button that I can mess with things? Wait. Like, okay, I got it.
you're
I
gonna
got
have to
it.
be a
I
lot
figured
more
it out.
specific.
We
I
have
got-
the
I'm just
technology.
making the
I'm on
boobs bigger.
desktop,
Oh,
Wazzy,
God.
please. Listen. You've got 19 siblings. If they're walking in and you've got boobs on the screen, that's your problem, not mine. Also, you've been
Hey.
drawing boobs the entire time I've known you, Breezy. Breezy! You've drawn porn! You can't come in here, look me in the face, and be like, oh, Wazzy's out here showing boobs on stream when I have seen you draw not safe for work art!
I don't. This looks so bad. Your top has disappeared since I've started using the liquefy tool. It's completely gone.
You have to
Your
show
top
your
is
screen.
gone.
I need to see this shit.
Okay, give me a second.
You shut, Breezy.
I need to see this shit. Oh,
Is this stream safe? Can I open this on stream?
No.
No.
Would you consider this stream safe? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can.
he's-
I don't know if you can, Wazzy.
I mean, to
Show
be
me.
fair,
Where is it?
I can.
it
Okay,
is-
wait.
there
It's
is no,
I'm-
like,
I don't think that's stream safe.
I covered it. I covered the nipples.
there
Oh,
are
God.
none.
Oh God.
They're
you just
googly eyes now.
Can you send me a screenshot? Now I can bring it up easy. I hate it.
Give me a second. Oh my
You
god.
hate it here. You hate it here. At least your avatar isn't being used.
It's in the general chat of the server we're in.
Thank you. Okay, it's
I'm gonna
googly
fix
eyes,
it now.
everybody. We have the technology.
We have the technology. I'm gonna
technology.
fix this. I'm
there's
gonna
what-
fix
I
this.
don't-
There's what Bits made, everybody. There, we have the technology. We can do this.
I want to go home.
You
No, you
came
don't.
here willingly.
I
You
can't.
You came
invited
here. You were
yourself.
uninvited.
You were.
Yeah, I
you
really did.
invited yourself.
Okay, no, you invited me.
No,
actually.
I didn't.
Yes,
no, I
you
didn't.
did.
You
Yes,
came in here to
you
yell at me.
did.
Don't
No,
you
hear
fucking
me out.
no,
You-
no. You fucking came in
I
here.
don't know what's going on
unannounced.
anymore, and
You
honestly,
fucking-
at this point, I'm afraid to ask.
You came in here unannounced. You gifted 5 gift subs, and I said thank you for your corporate level
Yeah,
sponsorship.
yeah, and then-
I'm saying
and
you
then
like
you
Peely
start
chicken nuggets,
spreading
and then you
lies.
stayed. You invited yourself.
You started to spread lies.
No, I didn't.
had
It
to
doesn't
come
sound
in
like
here
something
and
I
defend myself.
No.
Lies.
No, that's not what happened. That's not at all how I remember it, and I remember everything.
Yeah, okay. You forgot how tall I was compared to you, and I was taller than you.
You're
You
not.
Did forget that.
You're not. I
You
can
did
see the
forget
top of your
that. Yes,
head.
you did.
No,
You did
no,
forget
no,
that.
no. I never forgot that.
Yeah, you saw the
anyway,
top of my head when you were standing on a couch.
Anyway. As I was saying, the point of the matter is you invited yourself here. So like, this was not my doing. You invited yourself. So
You provoked it, though.
I never did. No. I've never
Yes,
provoked anything in my
you did
life.
provoked it.
I'm
You
an
did
innocent
provoke
little
it.
guy. I'm an
I'm
innocent
sorry.
little guy.
I'm
an
sorry.
innocent
Do
little
we
guy.
need to pull back the clips of you basically going up to people who park in the fire lane and basically go on a verbal attack and Matt just leaving you?
Because
to
they
do
parked
it?
in the fire lane. They're sitting in the fire lane.
But didn't you provoke them?
No, they provoked me by parking in the fire lane. I'm an innocent little guy in this. I didn't
They
start
weren't doing anything to you.
No, they were. They were parking in the fire
They
lane.
weren't doing nothing to
They
you.
were. They were
Here,
pissing me
I
off by
fixed
parking
it.
in the fire lane.
I fixed it. I fixed the image.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Bits has fixed the image. I can now paste this. There we go, everybody.
I like that I'm in the bottom corner of it. Like, just.
Yeah, like, meh.
You're
There we
just
go.
like, yes.
Bits fixed it,
Yes.
everybody.
It's beautiful.
Perfect. Oh my
It's the worst thing ever. I'm so
What are you
sorry,
talking about? This is
Kat. I'm like, am I stepping on toes by doing this? Is this inappropriate? Everyone, no, this is hilarious.
Oh,
No,
completely, but it's so funny.
She opened this when she came in here of her own accord, I will remind everybody. Not held hostage at all. This was not my doing. I'm an innocent party in this.
Oh my god.
Ace is asking what's happening. Breezy's like, now you ask?
Ace, I'm going to tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a corporate
first class.
sponsorship about appealing nuggets, and
Oh
Kat
my
here
god.
decided, oh, I love peeling nuggets. I will pay a
No, you will not
corporate
spread the
sponsorship.
slander. You will be talking
And then
to
she
my
gave
attorney.
me 5 gift subs, and I said, "Thank you, Kat. Thank you for this endorsement of peeling nuggets." And Kat said, "You're
I did
welcome,
not.
Wazzy."
No, I did not.
And then
What a
she came
lie.
in here and told
What a
lies
No.
fucking
to try to
lie.
look
No.
cool in front of Bits. And it's okay. I
What a
think
lie.
Bits would still like you. I think Bits would still be your friend. You don't need to like pretend to be cool in front of Bits.
What a lie. Ladies
I
and
don't
gentle-
endorse these
Ladies and
lies about
gentlemen and
Kat.
gender in between. She is fucking lying.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I've
Ladies
lied.
and gentledoms. We come before the
I
court
like that.
today.
Objection!
Dear
This isn't a court.
Objection, we're not in a court.
Okay. I will say, Phoenix Wolf actually did bring up something that I wanted to say, so thank you so much for mentioning it. Guys, we should play Guilty as Sock.
What is that?
People have
It's
told
a
me I should
co-op,
play that. I agree.
Court game.
Yeah.
It's a co-op court game where basically you have to argue with each other.
I think I would be very
That
good at
sounds
that
amazing.
game. I think I
We
would
should
be
also
very
play
good.
Peak.
Yes.
We
There's
should play Peak.
I brought it up to Ramen, and Ramen noticed something on gaming news that I didn't pick up on.
Yeah.
Is there's a massive data breach in Peak.
Oh God. My data.
Um,
That's where I put my Digimans.
So it's basically, it's not bad. They're not taking information, but random people are able to join the game, even if you
Yeah.
set it to private right now.
yeah, I haven't had
That's
that problem,
bad.
but
Yeah, they're working on fixing it. I don't know if they fixed it now, but last week I know that was a problem.
I think they
So
did, but-
let's give it a month and then we'll play
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Fix it.
Give
Don't
it some
fix
time.
it.
It's
Just-
so much fun
the
though.
next
It's so
update.
much fun.
I just don't want you to play the game on stream where it's like a rando can join in, you know, Like how crazy would that be? Just a random person joining in your stream.
Yeah,
that you
how
never
weird that
asked
would
for.
be. Wouldn't that be weird if somebody just came on stream and then tried to say that you were a liar even though you were telling the truth? Wouldn't that be so weird? If just somebody just popped in, you were hanging out with your best friend. Like, remember how I said I was best friends with Bits because I know they pooped their pants at an anime convention? And you were hanging out with your
Jesus
best
Christ.
friend, and then somebody who was shorter than you showed up and started yelling at you? Wouldn't that be weird? What a concept.
Yeah, it could never be me.
I fear that somebody is now gonna look up my like performance in that cosplay contest because it was bad. It was so bad. My wig was so bad.
Had you already pooped yourself and then you were on stage trying to play it off like you didn't poop yourself?
I was not. I was. It was post being on stage
Mm.
that I had pooped.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like the story would be better if you had pooped yourself and then went on stage immediately, or pooped yourself a little bit on stage.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
And then everybody just
I'm so
thought you
glad,
had
Wazzy,
stage.
You're upgrading the story.
Yeah, like if you had, like if you like pooped yourself on stage and everybody just thought you had stage fright, but you were pooping, like you had a face
So-
on, like when you're pooping.
Oh my god.
Wazzy's just
Also,
giving tips
wait,
like, okay,
wait.
next time you do a performance.
Can I ask you guys something, because Matt says this is really weird and
Oh,
not a
no.
thing. And there's not a lot of people here, so that's why I want to, like, there's only 12, right? So like I wanted to ask this. This is
Sure.
probably a thing we should take off stream, but I really want to know. Do you guys have to like put in effort every time you fart? Like, do you have a fart face because you're like trying?
Well,
Wazzy.
that's a funny way to ask
What a
because
time to
Laser
raid!
Bear Cat Gaming
What?
rated.
What a time
Wazzy.
to
I'm
raid!
so sorry you rated
Wazzy.
it. Thank you.
What a time!
Hi, Raiders.
Anyway, answer the question without me having to repeat the question.
Wazzy.
Hmm.
I fart and I do not make a face because I do not require a large amount of effort to fart.
Matt says
You
he,
push out your farts?
Matt says he can tell when I'm farting because I tense up and I make a face.
Oh
Like I
my
tense.
god.
Like if we're snuggling in bed and he's holding me, he'll be like, "Oh no!" If I start to tense up because he's like, "I know you're about to fart because you're making that face and you're tensing up."
I mean, it's cute that he knows you that well. But it's also concerning that you do it
No,
you
but
do it
everybody-
every time you
Like a
fart.
toddler
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, but don't you guys do that? Don't you guys have to like put effort into it?
Wazzy, how much fiber do you eat?
A lot, like a
Oh, there
doctor
you go.
recommended amount.
Gosh,
I had a
says, hi guys,
nutritionist.
it's always like this. LBC Ash
And-
Bear says, hi, Wazzy. We have
and-
amazing timing.
Hi Ash, hi Sparrow. Can we get a shout out for them, please? Thank you guys.
Oh dear god, my keyboard's behind my tablet.
I have that power.
Mods, do your worst.
I'm trying.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, is that just me? I feel like it's not a me thing. I can't be the only person out here who's got to put an effort into it, right?
What else did you want
True.
to shout out?
Laser Bearcat Gaming. It's
Ash
Ash
and-
and Sparrow. Ash and Sparrow are together on Laser Bearcat Gaming. It's two people.
Oh yeah,
They both do it together.
it shouted out automatically when they rated,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
so I can't do another one.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yoink. Followed.
Anyway,
get followed.
My,
nerd.
my brain hurts.
It shouldn't.
Um,
Why?
drink water.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, Laser Bearcat. Do self care.
Oh yeah, drink water and stuff. Ash and
Do
Sparrow, I need
self-care.
you guys to rest and stuff. You guys streamed hard.
Bet. Oh, I'm so glad. I know a few 2-year-olds who do the same thing, Wazzy. Don't worry.
No, it's a thing. Like it's a real human thing. No, it's a grown woman human thing.
Okay, like, is it all of your farts, or is it just some of them?
Like a good 80%, I'd say.
That's concerning.
Like a good. No, it's not. No, it's fine. Like everybody does, right?
Do you make the face 80% of the time?
Like not 80. Like I could sometimes hold back making the facial expression, but like sometimes it just happens. Like if I know like I'm about to, and I'm like, oh, I'm putting effort in, and I'm in like a public situation, I'm like, I will neutralize my face.
And it's you. This is you putting an effort to do it, not to hold it back.
Yeah, to do it. Like it's effort to fart, and I have to also effort to neutralize my face so I don't make a face so that nobody knows. I'm not the only person that did this. I'm not. Crew, back me up. Somebody back me up. It's uncomfortably silent.
To quote Wazzy's doctor, no significant concern of ADHD.
Yeah.
No significant concern
Yeah, no
of
significant concern.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said all my
What even
electrolytes and everything
happened?
looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
You
I don't know. I don't know.
You
This
tense
is
your
so
stomach.
upsetting to me.
You might want to search
You
for a
tense your
doctor.
stomach. It's all in the stomach. Like you tense your stomach, and then you like sometimes the face just happens.
Why?
Like, you know when you sneeze and
Do you
stomach
think
problems?
so hard about how you fart?
No,
Why
because-
is it
because it
that you're
happens, and
putting
Matt says
this
it's
much
not normal.
mental energy
because
into farting?
because I have to, because I can't if I don't.
I think you should be more concerned about that than the ADHD.
Like I can't fart if I don't focus on having to fart, unless like sometimes I just fart
saying.
accidentally, and then I'm like, oh look, I did it without thinking about it. But most of the time you gotta think about it.
Like a toddler.
No, not at all. Like a grown woman. You both do this, right? This is a grown thing. This is a grown human. Cat, back me up on this. This is a grown woman thing.
No.
I have lived 27 years of my life. I have
You
never
never-
once had a
never-
conversation this stupid.
But have you ever put effort into a fart? Like you have to.
I have
70
put effort into a fart,
like a good
but not
50.
often enough for me to think about it.
50 to 80% of the time, do you put effort into your fart?
No.
That sounds like a lie, but okay.
How much do you fart, Wazzy?
Like at least once a day, I think. I feel.
Can you remember
maybe?
the tallest man?
I
you've
don't
ever
know.
seen?
I've never actually counted how many times I've farted. This isn't.
Hold on.
This isn't a thing I've counted. Maybe. Like. I don't know.
I'm losing my mind.
Like a normal legal human amount.
I'm
Like-
losing my mind. Please tell
So-
me, Kat, that you're searching it up right now.
I am. Don't worry. I'm already on
Like
it.
this
I'm
is
already
a
on
normal
it.
legal human amount of farting, and you have to put like. You gotta put effort into it, right? Like you put like anywhere from like 50 to 80% of the time, you gotta put a little bit of effort in. You gotta tense your tummy. You gotta tense your tummy to get the fart out.
I did not mentally prepare myself for this.
Also, we got an
So,
extra
according
life
to
donation.
Healthline-
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm sorry it's followed up by this fact.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Healthcare professionals estimate that people fart anywhere between 8 to 25
Okay.
times daily.
I feel like I'm lower than that. I've never counted, but I feel like I'm lower than that. But
Are
I
you
don't
gonna
actually
have like
know.
a fart counter now? On
I'm
you?
gonna actually pay attention now. At least the ones that I put effort into, because like sometimes
Oh my
you
God.
don't know you fart, and then you're like, "Why does it smell?" And you're like, "I must have farted." Gross.
Yep.
It's right into my both ears.
You're welcome. You're
Um,
welcome.
But like when you put effort in, you know. So at least once a day, I put effort into farting.
I'm glad you put some
Wazzy,
effort
I have
Hey,
a
thank you
question.
for thank you for $10 for your you didn't put a message, but I'm gonna assume it's I support you, Wazzy. Good job on the farting.
Okay, related. Do you put effort into your burps, or do they just happen?
Those happen because I don't burp often. It's only when I drink carbonated soda, which I don't do often.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm drinking
so-
a Pepsi right
I'm
now.
so
That's why you gotta
unused-
burp.
Yeah, I'm so unused to carbonation that the second I have carbonation, I will burp, and that forces its way out. I don't have effort in that.
Okay.
What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. What do you?
I don't know.
Someone actually asked on Quora.com.
I love Quora.
Or Quora. And they literally wrote, "Is something wrong with me? Why do I need a forced fart out?"
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Did I write that? Did I write that? Was that
And
me?
I'm like, what?
Did I write that? Is it say from? What's the username? Is there a username? I'll tell you if it's me.
No, it's anonymous.
Oh, it wouldn't be me. I would put my full last name on that. I don't care.
Oh dear God.
But like,
Okay, it's not uncommon
True.
to feel the need to force it out. Okay, this is an answer.
okay,
A
I'm
bot
ready.
answer.
I'm ready.
But it can happen for a variety of reasons. Here's some possible explanations.
Okay.
First one is diet. Foods in high fiber, such as beans, lentils, and certain vegetables, can increase gas production. Carbonated beverages can also contribute.
Okay.
Swallowing air. If you eat quickly, chew gum, or drink through a straw, you may swallow air, which can lead to gas buildup.
No, I'm a guzzler.
Digest-
I have a water bottle with an open spout, so I can put as much water in my mouth at a time as I possibly humanly can.
I hate that. I have to use a straw.
No, I gotta be able to pour it into my mouth like my mouth is a mug.
I have an Awala free sip, and that is the most amazing water bottle that has ever been
What's
created.
a free sip?
So it has a straw,
Not sponsored.
but you can also tilt it back and drink like you would normally from a cup.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It works both ways.
Wait,
And it's
isn't that
awesome.
the Awala?
I love them. Yeah, the Awala free sip. It's so fucking good. Not a sponsor, but it's so good.
Okay, cool.
I love my Awala. You can get them at Costco. Not a sponsor,
Not sponsored,
Anyway.
but go to Costco.
but go to Costco.
Digestive issues, conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, lactose intolerance, or other digestive disorders can cause increased gas and bloating. Lack of physical exercise. Not having any physical exercise can slow down digestion, which could lead to gas buildup. Finally, stress and anxiety. These can affect digestion
Oh.
and may lead to feelings of bloating and discomfort.
That could be it.
Fuzzy.
That could be
Fuzzy.
it. Yep.
Have you asked Matt if he needs to force his farts?
Yeah, this is why I'm asking you guys because I tell him, I tell him this, and then because like he knows like that I tense up and stuff, and then he's like, "This isn't normal," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is. You do it," and he goes, "No, I don't. I've never done that in my life," and so that's why I was like, obviously, Bits and Cat will understand me, and I thought I was among friends here, but apparently not. Like fucking.
I didn't know the farts have to line up for us to be friends.
Well, no, they don't have to
Fuzzy.
line up, but you have to understand what I'm talking about. Like, I thought everybody forced a fart. I thought Matt was the weird one who's out here not forcing his farts, and I was trying to tell him he's weird, and you guys aren't backing me up on the fact he's weird.
Are you like feeling bloated and like
No,
you uncomfortable and that's why?
no. I just know when I got a fart, and then I go, all right, let's do this, and then I tense
She's
my
got to
body up.
open the valve.
Yeah,
She's
it's
got to
like,
open the
you
valve.
You ever wake up in the morning and then like, you're like, I gotta poop, but not quite yet? And then you're like, I will brew this poop for a while. So you just lay in bed and you just wait until you're exactly ready to poop, but you know you're gonna poop soon. You're just not ready to poop at this second.
I feel like Wazzy thinks too much about everything she does ever.
No.
And she
no,
can't
no.
simply just live her life. She's got to think about it at the same time.
no.
This is why this comes up.
You guys have
Things
never
that
brewed
other
a
people
poo.
don't think about, Wazzy is
brewed
thinking
your
about
poo?
all the time.
You guys never brewed your poo? You're not.
What?
You're never just sitting there going like, I don't gotta poop yet, but I'm going to poop soon, and I'm just gonna sit here until this poop is ready.
Wazzy.
You've never done this.
I've definitely like realized that a poop's not ready and just left it, but I didn't like think about it in a specific way of saying, I'm gonna let this shit brew for a while. Like that's weird.
No, it's not my dad used
Maybe
to
I'll
say
drink
that.
a cup of coffee.
No, my dad
Get it
used-
moving along.
No, my dad used to say that to me because it would be like an ordeal. It would be like, don't go to the bathroom in the next like 15 minutes because I'm brewing a poo here. And then we
There's
would
a
be like,
shit brewing.
yeah. So we would be like, okay, we won't go to the bathroom because we know anywhere from the next like 5 to 15 minutes, Dad's
So-
gonna need to poo.
That's such a dad thing to say.
Yeah. So everyone
So
just
double
brew to brew.
barrel Oblivion says morning poops are always a good wake up.
Yeah, thank you, Double Barrel.
Danny-
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Danny says Wazzy is putting her brain power to all the wrong thoughts.
No, I'm so smart all the
Kakashi-
time.
Kakashi Lover is asking the same question as Bits and I, which is how the hell did we get
You
here?
guys are not backing me up, which is the problem. So I keep putting out more things I think are human or hashtag relatable, and you guys are like, that is not human hashtag relatable, and I'm like, what are you talking
Okay.
about? I do this all
Okay,
the
Wazzy.
time.
On the next Team Toxic Cure stream, we're gonna have a doctor on.
I'm trying to be hashtag relatable with my younger generation friends. This
Wazzy.
must be a generation thing. I'm 30. You guys are not. I feel
I
like
have
that's
a
part
question.
of the problem. Yes.
I have a question. I know you have a bidet,
Yes, I do.
but if you do wipe,
I do. Yeah, because I don't want my butt washed.
how do you wipe? Do you like fold the toilet paper in your hand? Do you like wrap it around your hand, or do
I
you just
fold.
loose goose it?
I fold that toilet paper, and 100% it is front to back.
Wazzy is a human of culture over here.
Yeah, I fold it. Why would you wrap your whole hand? That seems like I'm not gonna
Okay.
like punch myself in the butt. Like, why am I
Okay.
wrapping my whole hand up like I'm about to
Oh.
go boxing my butthole here? Like, why would I do that? That seems like a
Rocket,
waste.
no.
But anyway, I do have a bidet.
Rocket.
Here's the thing: I do have a bidet, but I splash my butt, and then I go, my butt is now wet, and so now I wipe.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Matt.
Okay, Raku showed up,
I
listened for 30 seconds, and is now saying he wants to leave.
No, Rocky, you can jump into this call. Kat did it. Kat bamboozled this
You
call.
can get in
How
here.
weird it is that somebody just uninvited themselves into my stream, but that's fine.
That Wazzy is convinced that it is normal to force out up to 80% of your farts on
yeah,
a
'cause
daily basis.
I told you, he knows when I'm tensing up that I'm about to fart. He knows that, and so he said that's weird. And I
Does
said, "It's not
anybody else
weird."
do that though?
No, and I said that's weird to him, and so I thought you two could relate on that, and you would be like, "No, you're right. Matt is weird for not forcing his farts out." So that's why I'm here. I thought amongst friends, but apparently betrayers. Anyway,
Oh, God, thank
Raku's
God
here.
Raku's here. My fellow American, help me.
anyway, happy Canada Day, everybody.
The smartest thing I've done today was join the stream after I finished eating dinner.
Oh, I'm so
That's
glad you
fair.
finished eating dinner.
That's fair. That's Raku, everybody. That's the voice of Raku. Where are you
Hello.
on my list?
I see we're having a
Where's
very
the
educational stream today.
We
Oh,
are
yeah.
so
Raku,
educational.
wait, before anybody says anything, Raku, do you have to force your farts out of your body about 80% of the time?
Jesus Christ.
Forced?
You-
No,
Like-
they
like you
just
put
kind of
effort
come and
in.
go as they
Do
please.
you put effort into farting? Have you ever sat there and ever like put a little bit of effort in?
Like occasionally I'll feel a fart like ruminating and I'll force that out,
Like-
but that's not often.
Like you gotta oof it.
Only if I'm trying to amplify the intended effect for some reason.
Matt's asking if he could join.
Okay,
us.
Matt, you can join us. Well, why not? Why not? We're fucking here.
Get
Why
the
not?
whole gang here.
Get the whole
The
team
whole
in here.
gang is here.
Get the whole team in here.
I need
Matt-
Matt's
Hey.
opinion.
Matt, what the hell kind of conversations do you two have?
Oh, honestly,
Can you
this is
remember the
tame.
tallest man you've ever seen?
Like, also on the whole force a fart thing, yes, it happens sometimes.
Oh, you forced
But
it
not
out.
as often as 80% of your farts, Matt.
Oh, not 8. Well, it's the best way I could describe this. Oh, I'm upside down. That's fun.
I didn't have a place
Uh,
for you.
You know, that's valid. I wouldn't say 80%. It's like maybe 50-50. But like, but sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it
I
just
don't-
happens, but sometimes you gotta force it out, though. Like, you know how I tense, and you told me
Yeah.
that's not normal. All I'm asking
Yeah, it's
people to
weird.
see if it's normal.
That's a little weird.
And what's your
It's
conclusion
kinda weird.
of the scientific experiment?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna text my fiance really quick and
Jeez.
see if I have a farting face. Like, can you tell when I'm about to fart? I'm gonna ask him that right now.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be able
Also-
to know when somebody's about to fart. Like,
Also, I see
wow.
Kakashi asking me saying Wazzy says that you would leave her for dead if someone started fighting her in a parking lot. I would leave her for dead if she started if she started like going on and nattering at someone about something that they did wrong in the parking lot. I would absolutely
Yeah,
just leave her.
That's what she was talking about earlier. She was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about how she just goes up to people who are parking at the fire lane and goes up to them saying, "Hey, fuck you," and all that, and you just abandon
Yeah.
her.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, oh,
yeah.
absolutely. In a fucking heartbeat. I am not that kind of confrontational. I can't do it. I can't do
Okay.
that. I can't confront someone about parking in the fire lane. I'll give like a nasty side eye, but I'm not about to fucking like I'm not about to go and confront them. And the thing is, and I hope this isn't too much of a dox, but she absolutely gets that from her mother.
wow.
Her mother does the exact same fucking
You
thing.
did
I was
say your
gonna
mother was
you
a
did
Karen
say
literally
that
earlier this
You
stream.
did
I
say
did.
that.
I did say that. Yeah, you guys right.
Okay, good. I'm not being an ass and saying that. If Wazzy said it first, I'm safe.
You know, no, that's a valid rule. That is a valid rule.
You totally can't do that just off the cuff here in the States. You do that in the wrong spot,
No.
you're gonna
Well,
get
yeah,
capped.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm Canadian, so it's fine.
Yeah.
made that comment already.
Do you- Want to hear a story that reminded me of?
Did you poop in a
Okay.
parking lot?
No.
What?
Did you gamble on a
Wazzy-
shirt?
No.
Do you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
My fiance had to fight against catching a charge in the US because somebody slapped my ass while we
Damn.
were both shit faced.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that would have been fun.
The dude got kicked out of the bar because he was like harassing like a bunch of people, not just me. But that was wonderful.
Good.
That's
Good,
a
I'm
wild
proud
ass
of him.
situation.
So yeah, don't catch fights in the United States. We were in New Mexico. That would have been bad.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
I mean,
Yeah, you
would've
gone to El
self-defense.
Salvador.
I would have gotten El Salvador. I was worried about getting
No.
El Salvador for existing in that country.
No, it's all about alligator Alcatraz now. Have you guys not heard of alligator Alcatraz?
Yeah, you're right.
It was just on the news today, and I was listening to it.
What?
I'm like, what the hell?
yeah,
is
it's the
this?
American. It's a concentration camp they built in Florida.
Yeah, they built a new concentration
I'm
camp, but in Florida.
Gonna commit crimes.
You're gonna Kermit?
I'm gonna commit crimes.
You're gonna Kermit
not
the
commit-
Frog.
You're not Kermit crimes.
Okay, here's Matt in Canadian battle gear. He's got beaver tails on his knees. He's got a hockey stick. He's got a moose helmet, and he's got a beaver on his arm.
That's beautiful.
And I'm definitely fueled by full 2-4 of mostly Canadian
And Timbits.
and Timbits. Fucking
No,
right,
I want
bud.
Timbits. That's fucking right. Anyway. Oh,
I mean,
my
I'll
PC
like-
is
I'll
having a
like-
stroke.
I'll like Tim Hortons once they make my drink order right.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
don't
go to
have
Timmy's
to.
for
you
the
on
coffee.
purpose.
Or for the food.
I've grown old.
I don't know why you
and
go to Timmy's.
infirm.
I guess their non-coffee beverages are okay, and their donuts are good. The bagels are acceptable too.
It honestly, that's how I kind of feel with Starbucks. I hate Starbucks coffee. Like I have to because the beans always
But-
taste burnt to me.
But you're white.
Um,
But you're a white female.
So
What's your point?
You're supposed
I-
to love
I'm not.
Starbucks.
Am I not supposed to have taste? Hey,
Only
during
Wazzy,
pumpkin spice
Wazzy,
season.
Wazzy, here's a little fun fact about me. I also season my food.
That's true, yeah.
thank you, Moth.
Also, thank you, Moth, for resubscribing
Thank you,
for
Moth.
Happy Canada Day. And I'm doing my
Yeah.
last art request, which is all of us. All of you intruders on my stream.
Beautiful. I almost got into a fight with one of the people at a McDonald's in, I can't remember, I think it was Montana, because I got coffee in the morning, and dear God, the coffee at McDonald's in the United States is some of the most disgusting coffee I've ever had in my goddamn.
It It depends where you
like-
go.
I don't doubt
It
it.
depends where
Canadian
you go.
McDonald's coffee slaps because it's our old Tim Hortons coffee, so it's good coffee. But dear God, I went inside and I was like, this tastes like shit. I genuinely went inside to the manager and I was like, this tastes like ass. Give me something else. And she was like, well, like, what do you want from me? Like, it tastes like ass. Like, what do you want different? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. It's burnt. Like, just get me sweet tea. I don't want to fight you right now.
I was about
But,
to
like,
say, like,
oh my God.
the poor manager, she's not gonna know what to do. It's like that's our normal.
Oh no,
coffee,
she
like,
was
expect.
she was acting so rude because I was like, I can't have this coffee. This does not taste good. And she just kept like interrogating me about it. And I was just like, it tastes like shit. Give me a different drink. Like, I do not stand for people interrogating me when it's like, your job is to do customer service. You know that, right? Like, she was being super rude. But yeah, don't.
I wish, like, genuinely, I wish someone would test me. I have never gone into an incident where someone in customer service or I saw a customer in front of me just being the rudest piece of shit. I've never seen it. Because I see someone starting up, I give one look and they shut up, and I'm like, this is no fun.
Yeah.
I have like so many comebacks. I don't never use them.
Like, come on, I'm gonna think about this all night and all the mean things I could have said to you. Come on! I want to be meaner!
Also, yeah, Breezy saying Lamau Cat wants to smoke.
Cat wants a reason to, not go on the attack, but like be able to be snarky. Like be able to be snarky and like get away with it. Because I'll get
Sometimes
away with
it
Yeah.
feels good to have a good comeback. And you get that so little nowadays.
Yeah.
People are so tame sometimes, and you're just like, damn. And then other times, the fight's not worth fighting. So it's just like, can you just give me the perfect opportunity to be rude right now?
Yeah. Like not with the
Please.
not somebody who's like objectively like crazy. Like a Karen that's like not getting it. Like, no thank you. Because you can't argue with crazy, because they're crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't tell if they're crazy. That's the problem here.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
nice.
Oh my god. There are so many people who come in and or go to like places and they seem like the most normal person and all of a sudden they say like the most random bullshit thing and it's just like, what the hell?
It's like, chill.
Yeah.
Like
Aztec
why are
responding,
you-
just saying, that's why I'm such a chaotic little shit. I'll say shit to be chaotic half the time, and I don't give half a flying rat shit.
Respect.
Like, that's valid. I
Respect.
can kind of get behind that.
I mean, be nice to retail workers if they're being nice to you.
I was about
Yeah,
to
see-
say, I love that I have 4 co-hosts and none were reading chat, and then Matt started reading chat.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay,
Yeah,
because to me,
someone has
I'm
to.
sure I am reading chat. The issue is jumping in because we're having a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently, Danny's saying I never have good comebacks. They're either disproportionately harsh or really lame.
Oh.
I find well, that's what
Can you
we
remember
call
the
feral,
tallest
Matt.
man you've ever seen?
Like when I'm feral, that means that I have like unreasonably harsh comebacks.
I've
Yeah.
never seen
It's like my crack baby
Matt
joke
go
on
feral
Kakashi.
like that.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, my crack
Oh,
baby
yeah.
Kakashi joke. It's a funny joke. Even Kakashi likes it.
To be fair, I also do fear that. I don't think I want to see Matt other than just like protector guard dog Matt.
Oh my god, I think Matt's like one of the people that's like you have to get him to that point, but once you get him
You
to that
do.
point, good luck.
One,
Good
Yeah,
luck.
once you cross
You're
that
done.
line, you're done for. Yeah.
You're toast.
one time
It
when
takes
we
a
were
lot to get
in
me
college,
actually angry. I get hangry, but hangry.
Yeah, I've seen Hangry Matt.
Yeah.
Hangry Matt is definitely a jarring change from normal.
One time
I-
when
I've
we
seen
were in
Hangry Matt.
college, when Matt was in college, the UPS worker didn't deliver a package we were waiting for, and I was incredibly disheartened that I didn't get my package on a certain day because they just like left a note like. I was home all day waiting for this package and then I didn't get it and I was really upset and sad. And then Matt lost his shit on this fucking UPS worker. He like it was like 11 like I can't remember what time it was.
No, it was like 7. It was like 5. It was 5 in the afternoon. They left a note at 1:30. You were home all day. They didn't even try to call you or ring the doorbell.
And he lost his shit. He called the UPS like help center and just ripped into some poor service woman on the phone and shit. Like
Oh
he
my
was
God.
pissed. They delivered it that night because he was so pissed.
Oh yeah, I forced an
But-
evening delivery.
Yeah, he
and,
was mad.
and so that they couldn't pull that bullshit again, I sat on the front step waiting for them. And I'm just like, I'm here. I have my phone on me. I expect to see them before the end of tonight. And they said, okay, they'll be delivered at this point. I'm like, if it's not, I'll be calling you back. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
I
was
got
a
salty at that
mad
one.
Matt.
that's so
There was
valid.
that,
though.
and there was the one time someone stole my pizza delivery when we were living in an apartment building. I walked up to get our pizza, and someone else took my pizza order that was prepaid for and walked back to their apartment. I like that was hangry plus injustice at the same time. Like I was ready to break someone in half. Like
I too would go feral there. I too would go feral. I would not let that happen again. And if I saw it happening to anyone else, I'd just be like, slap it out of their hand.
yeah, that's
like-
where I just want to do a jumping like dive kick at someone. Fuck.
Anyway,
I don't even
Robin-
want my
Boss man
pizza
I've ever
anymore.
seen.
I want justice.
Anyway, since we're all here, we're all involved. Everybody, promote Extra Life.
Go to Canada.
Hashtag go to Canadian Thanksgiving. Yay!
Incredible.
Also,
work for-
I want to say,
Yay!
because I got the email earlier, thank you, Ryura, for the $10 donation earlier today.
What are we at right
Yippee!
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. I have the dashboard.
We're at. Do. Oh my God! Where's
Which,
the
you
full
guys
number?
wanna win a Switch 2 that's not
$1,066.
$500?
1,066.
Damn.
$1,065.85 to be exactly precise.
Nice.
But do you want to win a
Oh, are the
Switch 2?
milestones up? Hell yeah!
If you want to win a Switch 2, donate to Extra Life. You can win a Switch 2. It's here in this house. We own it. It's here. It's real. It's unstapled.
Also, Matt, we need to play more Magic the Gathering, so I feel more on teaching
Oh yeah,
thing.
I've been playing almost daily because of the Magic Arena quests for the Final Fantasy set. I just got far enough that I now have the Yuna card sleeves, so I'm very happy.
That's very cool.
But also, yeah, the milestones are up on the website as well. Like at $2,000, we will have an extra stream of hot ones where Wazzy and Ramen will eat hot wings and suffer
Yeah.
and answer
Yippee.
questions that are
Yeah.
asked.
Bits will make the hot wings and
$4,000
Raku
cheese milk
hosts.
shots are added as incentives to blocks during the stream.
Ugh.
$5,000 is a bonus stream, a long stream of Dokubon Kingdom, where you get to watch us hate each other even more.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great Extra Life. I am so excited. We've got some really good ideas going, and I am.
Yeah,
I am
I know the
very,
$9,000
very
goal
excited.
is the one that Bits was referencing before of Magic the Teaching, where Bits and I will coach Ramen and Kat on how to play Magic the Gathering, and then have them fight a proxy war for us.
Yep.
It'll be like Vietnam, but with less death.
Oh.
And
Damn.
Just
And just like Vietnam, America will lose.
Yep.
it's America versus America.
Oh,
Would it be
yeah.
ironic if
And
I
America-
brought
which
a
means America will
population
lose.
deck?
Yeah, which means America will lose.
Also, America will win.
Oh, okay. Unlike Vietnam.
Yeah.
Wait, Matt, are we teaching them on Arena?
That would probably be easiest, honestly.
Oh no. I have like
That's
no
the thing, you
cards
also
on
give them free
Arena.
starter decks.
Yeah, that's true. We could just give them starter decks.
Exactly. I'd rather teach them how to play the game than teach them deck building because I suck at deck building.
I also suck at deck building.
I'm gonna get decked.
I don't know Magic the Gathering.
It's a gathering of magic.
Yeah, Wazzy's never gathered a single magic.
I've never gathered.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Astra says this sounds like two master chess players teaching their own individual idiot how to play chess to prove who's
Yep.
smarter slash
Yeah, that's
better
exactly
at
what it
playing
is,
chess.
honestly.
Yeah, that's legally it.
Except neither of us are master Magic the Gathering players.
Yeah. We could get our
And
judge
the
friends.
okayest.
We could get
To
one of
be
our
fair-
friends
to
who's a
be fair,
judge in
well,
here.
Ramen and I know what a trading card game is.
I mean,
So
to be fair, the
that-
game's
that-
like over
that's-
30 years old.
That's what you got going for you. We know it exists.
I'm
And
pretty
we
sure
talk
Magic the
about
Gathering's
Pokemon.
older than you, so I hope you know what it is.
Hey, Kat, do you know how to read?
I read more than ramen.
Sweet.
Okay, you have an advantage.
You have an
I have-
advantage.
I have.
You have an
I read-
advantage.
I read actual books and I have a Kindle.
I
Hello,
have a
anime out of
Kobo.
context.
Hello, anime, but not contextually accurate, i.e.,
What the fuck?
i.e., probably
Is this
Full
a-
Metal
is this a
Alchemist, non-brotherhood. I feel like non-brotherhood is the out of context anime.
Brotherhood.
Should we ask our raider how they feel about pushing out farts?
I mean, if you want.
No,
Anyway, crew, do
come
me.
on, They just showed up.
Anyway, crew, do me a favor. I give a follow to Anime Out of Context. Maybe you'll find out about anime. I don't know. I don't know what you do. Hello,
If
Anime.
it's out of context.
Tell us your secrets and please drink water.
Yeah.
This is me and all my friends. I'm the main streamer, but then these assholes invaded because we were talking about chicken nuggets, and then all these bastards showed up.
Hey,
Um,
hey. Give credit
Also
where credit
farts.
is due, Wazzy. Biz was invited on.
Bits was invited
Yes.
on. You came on.
Yeah.
You illegally came on here. I was minding my own business, and you illegally came on here after you so generously donated 5 gift subs for telling me I was right.
I
You were
did tell
wrong.
you you're right. I just get to find good.
Anyway, hello.
And now
Yeah.
I'm just bullying Wazzy.
Whoa. Also, Phoenix Wolf did ask earlier, has anyone ever beaten Dokapon? I can say right now, Wazzy and I have beaten Dokapon. She beat my ass in the final couple minutes of it.
It was great.
That's cool.
Great fun. Good job, Wazzy.
That's not the point of the game, though. The point of the game is to ruin your friendships.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So true, Bessie. I can't wait.
It's like Mario Party on crack. It's
Oh
like
my
Mario
God.
Party on bath salts, actually, because bath salts make you way more violent.
I feel so bad for Ramen when we play Mario Party. Because I use the funny block every single time. So when he's close to this star, I use the warp block. Every single time it's him.
Good.
Every single
Good.
time I
Good.
get him away from that thing.
Good.
That's
I don't
awesome.
think he's seen a star in like 3 games.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have a bad
Anyway,
time.
happy Canada Day, anime out
Yeah.
of
Do
context.
you guys call it what? Canada Day? 1st of July?
We call it Canada Day. We don't call it Independence Day because we're not technically independent.
Well, we are
Yeah, we're
independent,
still
but
under the
we're within the
crown,
Commonwealth still, so
technically.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
My main
Hold
secret
on,
is that
guys.
podcasts are fun and anime is pretty trashy. You know what? You're fair. That's fair. I
be
have
right back.
suffered through Dokapon as well. Good.
Yeah.
Anime AED says anime out of context did a session of Dokapon. I'm so sorry.
I really like Dokapon. I just... It hurts my heart.
I hope you had some backup friendships after that stream.
New friends.
Yeah.
Just don't look at my VODs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What if before the Dokapon stream we just don't feed Matt and let him go
Oh,
in
no.
angry?
Oh no.
No, that's
I would
cruel.
I would like to live.
How about Wazzy just crop dusts them?
I'd have to put effort in. I have to think about it.
You put effort in 80% of the time. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
Yeah, I know, but it's hard to do on command. I don't ever fart on command. That's not a thing somebody can do. That's not a thing you can do.
My mind. Look, Breezy just farted on command.
Breezy, you can't just do that. That's not
Sometimes
that's not how it works.
sometimes you can, though.
No, you can't. That's not a human thing you should be able to do. I think a human doctor would be very concerned.
I mean,
I think-
I don't know if I told this story on stream. I don't know. I know I haven't told it to Raku and Kat. There's one time when I was a young teenage Matt. I was at a birthday party that had a whole bunch of large pizzas that were for everyone. I ate the equivalent of a large pizza to myself and got home. I wasn't feeling great. I laid face down on my bed and intentionally forced a fart and ripped ass hard enough it shook the door frame of my bedroom.
Oh my god.
At which point my mom actually came up the stairs, looked at me, was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I am now."
Kind of like a avoid open flame type of situation, I guess.
Can you remember the tallest
had I
man
done
you've
that
ever seen?
in a older house, I might have broken something infrastructurally.
What was the? I need to know
Breezy
the
saying I
physics.
Fusro dawed my room.
Bro would have set off the CO2 detector.
Had a Richter scale fart.
I was gonna say earthquake. What? So okay, on the Richter scale, what would you say it was?
Like knowing the Richter scale, it would be like a 1 or a 2, but it would like trigger on there, but it wouldn't like. I'm not like destroying Japan. Like
Okay.
I'm not going
Our
full
alarms down
Godzilla
the
here.
block
Like,
go
God.
off.
I'm sobbing.
That's fart becomes radioactive, says Uro. God damn.
We
Hopefully
are
not.
grown adults talking about farts.
All right, Anime.
Call-
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. I can't wait to check out your stream. Thank you.
I'm sorry you had to listen to all this.
Yeah. All right.
Same as
well,
it ever was.
let's go through the art and then see if there's memes, and then we'll
There is
biggity
memes.
bounce.
I
Oh,
double
I'm
checked.
sure there's memes.
Here's
Oh, I'm
everybody.
sure,
quality
yeah.
memes.
Here's all of us for Canada Day. Congratulations, everybody. I'm gonna mishmat a little so people can see. This is height accurate. You will notice I'm taller than Kat.
I am. Yeah, I know you're actually shorter than me.
No, because I got bits
Yeah,
on my
you
head.
are.
I've got bits
Okay,
on my
that
head.
doesn't
That
add
helps.
height.
That helps.
You know what? Sure.
It helps. Anyway, that's all of us. Whether they were invited or not, Kat. Here's Matt wearing Canadian armor of beaver tails on his knees, a beaver on his hand, a hockey stick, and a moose hat.
I like it.
Here's Aztec as a calico cat. Here's me telling "fuck you" to that random guy at Pokemon Go. Here's Pinky and Hagurumon. Here's Johnny Bravo as a worm. Here's Snake going to go to work, but then work said it's fine and you don't have to come in, and Snake crying about it. Here's me drinking maple syrup on a magical leaf. I chose a pot leaf instead of a maple leaf. Here's Froggy fighting an angry goose. And then here's my very quick warm-up art of just a moose, because it's Canada Day.
Oh, that's a good moose.
Nice. That's a cute moose.
It's Canada Day. Anyway, let's take a look at some memes. You guys can follow along on Discord, I guess. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's Valiant with Justin Trudeau's nipples.
Oh no, we start.
The nipples are the
that's
key.
a start.
Wow, fantastic work. I love that. What a conspiracy board. His mom was a little bit of a whore, though. This is the truth.
Yeah, she really was.
Trying to understand Wassie's technology opinions. How
Oh
dare
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Me too.
I read through the memes and was the fact that you went into that again. God damn.
No, it was different this time.
Relatable.
Discord 107 hours. Yeah, because I don't close Discord. Discord stays open. I don't hit the X on it, so it's not like Steam. I never close my
Ozzy.
Discord. What? We talked about this. Anyway, me when I'm trying to sleep and Wazzy is yelling about Discord and being absolutely unhinged. I never did that. That's not true. Wazzy explains why she doesn't use the Steam app and the most complicated way possible. Crew, the mods. That's not true. Having the Steam app would make it easier to download your games. Wazzy, for some reason.
Yeah.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
it. No, I don't like it. No, it's easier this way.
Ozzy, can I show you something really quick?
Okay, what is
Can I just screen share for a second?
Can you wait till after meme?
Okay.
Okay. When Wazzy blesses me with 5 Kafka, gets Fanny on. I don't know who's this motherfucker. Thanks for the blessing, Bits and Wazzy. Who's this loser?
It's a husbando.
That's a husbando if I've ever seen one. I got that dog in me. Yeah, we do got that dog. Steal Costco hot dogs. It's fine.
No, don't steal them. They're only $1.50.
Yeah, Costco's hot dogs have been $1.50 since 1985. We have no plans to take that hot dog above $1.50. End of story. CEO Craig Jelinek told shareholders in 2020. Founder Jim Sengel once told CEO Craig, "If you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you." If nobody got me, I know Costco $1 hot dog, or Polish and soda got me. Can I get an amen?
Hell yeah.
Cat when Wazzy spreads lies about her. That's rude.
Yeah. No, that's pretty accurate.
When Wazzy asked if you make a face when you fart, what the hell you say?
What the hell you say?
That's a good
Canada
one.
Day drawing stream, one of the most cursed streams in a while.
I believe it.
The most stupid thought you've ever heard. I can't even read this one. I'm laughing too hard. The most stupid thought you've ever heard. Anything else? Wazzy. God damn it. Matt and Bits, the person who
community's
stole their
merciless,
prepaid
man.
pizzas.
Damn straight.
This one literally killed me. Oh, fuck. Whoo. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, let me share your screen at me, Bits, and I'll bring it up on stream. Hold on, crew.
So
I'm bringing this up. Okay, here we go. I brought it. Okay.
So Wazzy, check this out.
Okay, yeah. I'm watching. Yeah, you hit that X, right? It's still there. If you hit that X, it'll still be there. Like, it still does things.
Here on the top left,
Yep.
do the drop down and press exit. And guess what? It shuts down Steam. It closes it
Yeah,
properly.
no.
It's an extra click.
No, I should be able to hit the X and it should go away. I should be able to. I talked about this already. We all agreed
Listen.
silently that the X should close the program.
The amount of effort that you're putting in to open it instead on a browser is so much more effort than just closing Steam that way.
We all agreed the X should close the stream. Where's that fucking math is math goddamn fucking Incredibles meme? I will make my own fucking the X should close the program.
Where's my Aichi guy?
Anyway, that's been our stream for the day. I would like to give a shout out to our co-hosts. Froggy, who is dead now, Bits for jumping in to read chat and then not doing it, Kat for financially supporting me for my correct opinion about chicken nuggets,
No,
and then taking
lies.
back her
You
corporate
will-
sponsorship. And
You will hear from my attorney.
and then Raku for showing up and like you showed up. You didn't say my opinions were bad.
Knock knock.
I wish you would have.
They are.
Yeah, I wish you would have. I wish you would have just lied and told people you have to force farts sometimes. And thank you, Matt,
Thank you
for
for
reading
following.
chat. And thank you for following Anime Out of Context. Yes, thank you to our raids, Anime Out of Context, and also Laser Bearcat Gaming. Thank you guys. What a wonderful stream. What a wonderful day. We're back on Thursday playing whatever fucking game. Halo. I'm back Thursday. Kat, you want to drop your shit? You want to tell people about you? What you doing?
Oh yeah. Follow us on Monkey Mole. That's where we are streaming every other week gaming, and then we're also doing a morning podcast where we're basically waking up and talking about random ass shit. So if you enjoy talking about random ass shit like here, feel free to join us there. Wazzy, thank you so much for advertising my boobies again.
Zoom and enhance.
Did you say something?
Enhance, Matt. Oh, you have missed so much enhancement.
No, I saw a couple of the pictures. I wanted to ask about that, but I'll ask Wazzy after.
Yeah, we'll deal with that after. Anyway.
Also follow me on my channel, Draconic Cat. I stream sometimes. I'm trying to get back on my schedule, but follow me on my channel as well.
Perfect. Raku, you're up next.
Hey, check me out over on my channel here on Twitch. I do a mix of gaming, art, and beatbox stuff. Also, you should check out the song I made for Bits Blight and his community over on YouTube and on streaming services like Spotify and Tidal. It's called The Mischief.
He does chiptune now, everybody. It's cool.
Yippee.
Chiptune is literally like good music genre. Shut the fuck up.
Nice.
I will
It's so
fight
good.
anybody who says any otherwise.
Yeah, chiptune's great.
But yes, please check him out. He also did the hype song for this channel. So he does
That's
hype
true.
songs. So yeah, if you've ever listened to the opening or closing song and you're like, this is a good song, that was Raku. Bitsy, drop your stuff.
Hi, I'm Bitsblade. I stream video games like Overwatch and Overwatch. Speak sometimes.
Overwatch and also Overwatch 2.
Overwatch, and also other games, and you can Polish cow cancel over on my stream, like Naked Snake is saying, and if you don't know what that means, you have to find out.
If you don't follow him, you'll never know. And Matt, last but not least, what are you doing? With your
I'm here advertising Extra Life, and I'm hyping it up because I'm super excited to be able to share it with all of you who are here co-hosting and share it with everyone in the audience because I'm really excited for what we're going to do this year. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. The Zoom and Enhance is happening again. My God. And yeah, I'm also doing trying to get back to Saturday morning streams as long as Saturday mornings aren't crazy busy for me, where I play video games and I go through my backlog and stuff, which will be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna finish talking because yeah, I'm sure Wazzy's ready to wrap up stream.
Yes, I am. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Check out my friends and kick names, take ass, and drink fucking water or some shit. I don't know.
Go to Canada.
Go to Canada.
Go to Canada.
We're gonna raid. Yeah, Lampy is live. Let's raid them. You are correct on that, Bits. We'll go.
I didn't know
them.
you already followed Lampy. That's my bad. I'm like, Lampy Both is live.
Yeah. Anyway, until next time, crew. Kick names, take ass. Get the absolute fuck out of my house and please fucking drink something. Drink some water, actual water once. Anyway.
Yippee.
Bye, crew.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Tallest man the chat's ever seen. Come on.
I'll make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Our rant's bad opinion.